Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. Welcome to Tape Eaters, everybody, where we've got no topic and we did too many drugs. My brain hurts. Fucking. What do we got to talk about today, everybody? What are we drinking on? What are we chilling on? I got this shitty Cape May double IPA. It's like the worst fucking thing I've ever drank in my life. Cheers. Why does it have to taste like everything all at once and also nothing? It's fucking shit. Doro, that's not water Doro's drinking. That is pure liquid LSD.
It is gamer girl bathwater.
There we go.
The ancient Romans used to drink that and trip balls.
Very expensive too.
I see. All right. So, what the fuck is first on our list? Happy 9/11, everybody.
Yeah.
9/11 birthday.
I know, it's so weird how 9/11 just happens to fall on the same day as Hitler's birthday.
I know.
What do they mean by this?
Bizarre.
What do you mean by this?
I personally think we need another 9/11 because I am tired of this current fucking news cycle.
Well,
It's
don't worry about
it's so 2001.
You know, what's bothering me these days, and this is like, to me, this is like serious shit that I'm going to try not to take seriously. Fucking, this vaccine mandate shit is just about the worst thing I can imagine.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I can't think of anything that would make me hate the world and my country and everybody in it more than that.
Inject the bugs.
I'm already one step ahead of you in hating the country and the world. So
I hear you. I've been fucking. The thing is, when I get really depressed, like I'm gonna fucking. When I decide that I'm gonna kill myself, I'm just gonna go get the vax. And I can be like one of the statistics that the conservatives use to dunk on the libs, and that will be my legacy.
Yakov died for our vaccine.
see,
facts.
I took the ivermectin.
on the lives, dude. I think there's no glorious death in our modern world besides
Own the
that.
lives by dying on purpose.
I took the ivermectin, and all I got was this big old horse cock.
Fuck,
It's so funny because like I see like the liberals really going hard on Joe Rogan for this. I was just like, you waited. Like yeah, it's like no, but like a lot of them hate him because like he's just like a bro guy. Like he's a very rational guy. And then sometimes when they want him to chirp this leftist shit, and he's just like, I don't get it.
He's very low hanging fruit because he's so he's so fucking mainstream, and he's put fucking people like Ben Shapiro and like Sargon on his show and shit like that. And it's just like it's all just so shallow. Everything about it is shallow, and like other people can sense that. Even like fucking weird leftists can sense how shallow that is. And they know. They just fucking dunk. And it's the same thing conservatives do. They'll dunk on literally anything. And it's like, dude, you're not making the point you think you are. It's like that on both sides.
Not on my side. I hate
Yeah,
you.
it is extremely normie tier. It is quite frustrating at times. Like watching Joe Rogan operate on his thing because like he's just so oblivious to a lot of shit. I don't know if it's willful.
I guess that's just the way of the alpha, to do your own thing, no matter how stupid it is, to swerve left, to swerve right, anything with the wind, just to be confident about it and continue making money.
He's
True.
alpha. He went like full grug and just like smokes weed the entire time somebody's talking to him. Then he'll just be like, "Hey man, fucking space."
Dude, that's literally what I do.
Can we watch?
that's
Can we watch a video of Joe Rogan?
We just
hitting
streamed Joe Rogan.
Miley Cyrus.
Oh god.
There's a video of him hitting on Miley Cyrus. You want to watch it?
Not
Are
really.
you going to pull it up and share screen?
I'm gonna try. I will try.
Let me know when you're ready.
Is this a recent video?
I think we're at a weird point where this vaccine mandate shit that is going to demand like weird new like belief systems to arise, weird political cult of personality cargo cults to exist, just for people to not kill themselves. And we've been seeing it already. I think progressivism is that. I think the alt-right is that. I think the Q shit is that. Basically, being a Republican is being in a cargo cult at this point. All politics is just cargo cult of personality bizarreness. You got it up?
What I see with politics, it's a replacement for people's religion and spirituality nowadays. And
exactly.
Super gay, and they live their lives for nothing. They waste their time.
What you should be looking for, what I think people should be looking for, is for it to become more mystical. When you start to see elements of, like afterlife and fucking esotericism in there, when you start sensing that shit, then we're heading like headlong into the apocalypse.
Oh man.
I want a doomsayer president.
Well, that was in a way that was Trump. When it's like, this is how ridiculous it is. It is so in your face. It couldn't be more fake and ridiculous, and that's what we loved about it.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what I did, at least. So yeah, we were ready to watch the video.
Makes sense.
I gotta turn it up.
I recently just went through a very public divorce that fucking sucked.
Is that her real voice?
Yeah,
that's disgusting, dude.
Sounds like a chipmunk.
Are you okay?
This is so dark.
Are you okay? You're getting a little cray-cray. Little cray-cray. I don't smoke anymore, and I'm sober. See, you're like, that's pretty weird. You're high on drugs.
This is true alpha behavior.
I don't like this. Don't like. I'm worried. What the fuck? That's the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life.
All right, that was a terrible video with a couple funny points.
Look at that fucking. Look at that history,
My
dude.
YouTube algorithm.
What were all those buff men,
Kind of
dude?
pornography are you looking at today?
Those are my idols, bro. I'm just trying to be like.
You're supposed to be like Mike.
I want to be like Greg Doucette. Like I want to be like that 5-foot hulking mass of fucking weightlifting prowess.
That's awesome.
Dude, I was actually talking with Matt here yesterday. We were getting pretty deep in his
fun.
life.
Well, let's talk about that.
I
Hey,
was-
everybody! Matt got doxxed. Hooray!
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the time that mattered. It was all bullshit prior to this.
Matt,
People who
pretty
knew
much.
you
This
in
was the
real
big
life.
one.
Yeah, Matt, tell everyone like what happened.
Give them the
Okay.
lowdown. Because I'm not.
So,
I want to make it very clear. I have no intention of running from this. I'm going directly towards the threat. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And like,
Dude.
I'm not gonna be like other fucking podcasts. Other fucking. When this shit goes on, full damage control mode is seen. I'm busy. I'm smoking weed here. You're not gonna get me in fucking damage.
Yeah, the damage control is what Yakov is doing right now. That is the damage control, and that's the only attitude you need because like, who's gonna?
Middle finger. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Dude, you should not be worried about people doxing you, dude. Like, it's just like once you put that like fake persona online, that makes it a game for the other fake persona to dox you. You get it?
That's
it's
exactly
like
right.
It's
That's
a game.
exactly right. And everybody is trying to like, and it's all on both sides. It tends to be fucking virtue signaling. Everybody's trying to fucking have the high ground and pretend like I am this virtuous figure. Look what they're doing to me. And both sides fucking play that. And it's the thing is, if you don't try to hold the fucking world to a standard that you can't maintain. And that's not just for you, Matt. That goes for like a lot of people. I think everybody has to learn this. Like the last thing you want is to be judged by your own standards. So,
dude, I think you just
be like
described politics and in circles and
I
all
know,
that. You just described it
I'm
like
aware.
because like God forbid you say the wrong shit that doesn't chirp the narrative. You know, like the alt-right guys the shit on your face too. It doesn't matter how many times you hail Hitler. Like they'll fucking open their ass and shit on you.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, dude. You don't get involved in these politics, man.
The thing is, people they like see the aspects of themselves, the traits they have that they hate, and then they project the hatred of those things onto the world. And then they'll sit there holding people to a higher standard than they were able to maintain. They're holding them, these people are running away from their problems in the dead of night alone in their beds, crying themselves to fucking sleep. And like, these are the people who fucking purity spiral and have these unattainable standards. Like, I don't know.
Zero pussy does.
People be respected.
These are the people doing all the batch downloading.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And that the harder they signal their virtues, the more fucked up their internet search history is.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. They're just gonna project like a false sense of their identity when they're just being retarded.
Well, it's like if anybody's familiar with
say that, right?
Like, if anyone's familiar with psychology, like there's this concept of the shadow self, and shadow self is the aspect of one's psyche that represses everything that they, I guess, they hate and existence. That the shadow self, in the name, it is a self. It is that person, and that their depravity and stuff is just a reflection of what they discuss.
Yeah, and it's all just fucking fake. None of it's fucking real.
Matt,
the money's real. The grift is real.
Oh, that's real. Yeah. What we saying?
I want to hear Matt tell us about what happened.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
How?
Okay. All right,
And how does one? Yeah, just go.
Okay. So what happened was I woke up Friday morning and I was just gonna have just gonna go have a smoke and listen to a little bit of music just to get the day going because I had a lot of work to do that day. I didn't do any of it. And I saw this guy, he was like commenting on all my YouTube shit, and he was like putting my full name and the city I lived in. And I was like, okay, that's fucking weird. And I did a little bit of digging, and I Googled my entire name. And I found out there's a fucking dossier on me. And I'm like, okay, all right. And I read through it, and I was like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
You're
on the... Yeah,
is this another Twitter docs? Or?
Well, there is that too.
Oh no, it gets better. Keep going. That because there's a reoccurring character. No, keep going. Now.
What do you mean?
Oh no,
your co-host.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid.
Like, if these people actually wanted to do any kind of actual journalistic work, they would find that Skinwalker tapes has not been a thing since either February or April. Like,
for Twitter, the Twitter's actually still up. They took me off.
Fucking lazy is what they are.
Yeah.
But what happened? Go on.
Yeah. So I was scrolling through it, and they I guess somebody on my fucking Facebook as well fucking ratted me out too, because all my pictures of myself that I posted were all friends only. So. Fuck that guy, whoever the fuck that was. And it was mostly just posts I made on Post, where I said some unsavory things about certain groups of people. And I was going through it, and they even found my fucking MySpace back from 2005. I was
back then. Middle school, Matt.
Yeah, without a beard.
Was it middle school back then? Or high school?
I was probably a sophomore. Pictures are taken.
So I'm pretty blessed to have had my old Facebook and my Twitter completely white.
Same.
Yeah.
It's actually a blessing because back then, 2015-16, Doro was just a reckless asshole.
Back when I used MySpace, I actually was a juggalo back then. So I know for a fact my MySpace name was like Juggalo Ninja or something. It was a picture of me being a fucking ninja.
Yeah, but Matt, so all of this was on Twitter, I take it?
It was a Twitter thread with a bunch of different posts, but there was an actual link to their website.
Yeah.
Where they've doxed a lot of other people in the past. And it was funny, my dox, it was literally just, oh yeah, he said all this shit. That's it. Nothing.
Well, what about blue light?
Fuck off.
No, not fuck off. We're gonna fucking face this head on. I'm not doing any fucking damage control. Not even a little fucking pinch of damage control. I don't give a shit about any of this. You're still on my fucking show. You're pissed off at me. Go fucking be pissed off at me and go on someone else's fucking show. I'm the one who doesn't give a shit here.
I know.
What happened?
There was some post under a username I don't use for fucking anything. I guess it could have been me. I think it was my ex. That was talking about doing meth and having three-ways and shit.
Let's not leave any stone unturned here. Let us not pretend.
Tell us about the meth.
Can we read the post? I'll read the post. Yeah. I don't give a shit. And we can argue about it. We can do anything. The last thing I'm doing is running away from shit and hiding because this is funny. You think I'm gonna fucking run away from content like this? It's fucking funny. You're giving me a fucking gift, you fucking commies. I love this. This is like Christmas to me. Are you fucking joking?
All right, let's do a deep dive into the fucking tweets.
Deep dive.
I mean, not or tweets or whatever the fuck.
What is a blue light?
The blue light is a website that junkies go to ask questions about drugs. And if you ever have a question about drugs and you punch it in to fucking ask Jeeves or whatever, if you ask Jeeves about what this random cocktail of research chemicals is going to do, the first fucking result is going to be a link to blue light where somebody asks the exact same question. If you ever have a question about that's exactly, but I am just a blue light encyclopedia now, thanks to that shit.
So Jeeves is the dude, is our guy, huh?
Okay, so we have these posts supposedly from Matt from April of 2017.
These are good.
Let's. I actually think I'm gonna go backwards here. Yeah, I gotta go backwards here. And I want people to listen to me say these and think if this sounds like Matt or not. Okay?
Okay.
This is the game we're playing here.
Okay.
News to blue light and the Ohio Valley help. I just joined and love it here too. Where y'all originally from? This area can be interesting. All right. So what do we have? Matt shows up. Matt shows up at some new place on the internet and immediately announces, "Hey everyone, I'm from Ohio."
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not
Matt? Ohio Valley. I was fucking born here.
Oh,
you were on meth while you were typing this.
Well, maybe.
I don't buy this.
That does sound like something like Chris Chan would write. So
that's our Chris Chan. We've been through this.
Huh?
Instead of a Sonichu medallion, he wears an armband. You can argue with me, Matt. Feel free. I don't give a shit.
No. You're right.
God damn it.
He's recovering, dude. Matt is.
I know. That's what I want him to push back here. That's what I want to say.
He's going to be transcending.
But don't you fucking lie to me, Matt. I can smell it. All right, let's go to
I'm a little sticky right now.
Yeah.
Let's go to the next.
You can't fool us.
Let's go to the next place.
This one's good.
It just gets better from here, everybody.
It only goes up.
Okay. Hi. My GF is an ex-meth addict, and every once in a while, I would do it with her, and we would have hours of sex. But since she can't do it anymore, neither can I. So what would be a good replacement for the euphoric feelings meth would cause during sex? Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, what I noticed about that is that Matt is randomly overly polite for some reason on the internet. That sounds like Matt.
Yeah, that is kind of true.
Okay. That's where I'm going from there.
Here's the best one. The best one's coming up.
Does anybody want to answer Matt's question for the blue light? Can anything replace that feeling Matt gives you during sex?
Acid. That's at least 8-hour trip, right?
I mean, it's just not going to be the same rush, dude.
I would.
No, true.
Ecstasy.
Maybe, but that's very similar. Methamphetamine is in the name MDMA. The MA is methamphetamine, so they're very closely related. I'd say a fap dose of allergy pills.
That was Trump was just railing Melania all night.
His son, the fucking Sudafed.
It was Trump that actually wrote those posts.
All right.
Trump was framing me.
Next post, everybody. Brace yourselves
This is the best one.
for impact. Perfect fantasy, which I'm actually going to achieve soon, is a night with my GF and another girl. While they fuck, I get pegged. And we all have sex. Pretty run-of-the-mill, I know, LOL.
Wait, what?
Any takers on that one?
Hold on. Are you telling me this is what the guy was posting on Twitter?
No.
Like
this is what
okay.
Matt was allegedly posting on Blue Light.
Yeah, but like, did the Twitter get a hold of these? Like,
well, because Blue Light, because we can fucking figure this out. If you really want to know the answer to all this, you can figure it out. I don't want to sit here and go through like all these usernames and all this shit. It's not what I want to do here.
Yeah.
I just want to.
You know what?
I would
you know what I
every
think?
controversy to the forefront is what I want to do here. But
You know what I think? I think they are trying to sully the name of Matt because they would know how bad he hates this.
well, yeah, there's a little bit of that in there, definitely.
You mean like
Matt, would you?
Am I right? Are you being framed?
Matt,
He's
you
not
tell
being
us.
framed.
What's going on here, big guy?
I never actually did that. I never achieved that
All right,
goal that I
so-
said I was going to do.
This is the best possible outcome, to be honest. Look, I just wanted to get pegged. I didn't actually get pegged. It didn't work
I
out.
forgot about that
Is
part.
this like a conga train going on here?
The
That's
human
funny.
centipede.
Fuck, man.
It would just be like Lizzie and some other junkie just fucking railing me in the ass.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And like, I am not here. Like, look, I'll be the first to admit that when you start doing huge amounts of stimulants, sex gets really fucking weird. And like, I don't know, that was never my thing, but I definitely railed like an 8-ball of Chinese research chemicals and fucking jerked off for a week. Like, I did it. I'm not proud of it, but maybe I am proud of it. That's not a bad run, to be honest.
So Brett said, other than that one time that doctor I met in Philly was giving me a prostate exam, nothing's ever entered my ass.
Did
No,
you diarrhea?
the
Was he a
fucking
licensed
the doctor was giving me the prostate exam. The doctor was
Dr. Feelgood?
the doctor was giving him the prostate exam, and he was like, "Don't get hard, Steve." And Matt was like, "My name's not Steve," and the doctor was like, "No, that's my name." Dying to bust that one out.
He used a rubber band. It reminded me of like making bulls into steer. It was really fucking weird. Was that above everybody? Fuck. Thought that would be a funny joke.
I don't fucking know
Oh,
what
well.
any of that means.
What you do when you're trying to castrate a bull is you put like a rubber band or tie a rope around their balls until they fall off.
Jeez.
Cut off blood circulation.
We got our boy AJ in the chat who's asking, who's pegging Matt if the girls are fucking?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Shadow people, the meth-induced shadow people.
No, that's why.
Abneil has transcended into a shadow person himself, as you can
He
see.
lives with me. He pays rent. It's all right.
What he's talking about is some sort of
That's what it was.
conga line going on. Both the girls have strap-ons, and it's like a conga line.
So your dick
Was the
is
music
inside a
playing too?
woman, is what you're telling me.
No, his is not.
None of that.
He's
He's the front of the train. He's the leader.
He's the front of the train.
At least get a reach around, man, or something.
Yeah, can a guy get a reach around here?
Yeah.
Oh God. So
Hey, when you're done, take care of the front.
where the fuck?
You
are
never
we
talked
here?
about the reoccurring character. Did we ever say who?
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
there's two reoccurring characters. Obviously,
Go on,
yeah.
tell everybody.
The doxers and the victims.
Hmm.
The
Do you
biggest
wanna-
victim being Blade.
Yeah, so like this is the same doxer that doxed Blade. This is anonymous communist or comrades.
I don't know their
black-
name. They probably know my name. I don't know what their name is.
Yeah,
Give a
whatever it is, some sort of variation of leftist stupidity. But it, like, so this guy is the same one that doxed Blade, Roscoe.
That's what happened is that
Pikachu, Matt. Yeah.
Matt was in the line of fire of all of this shit. Like I dipped out immediately when I felt any of these rumblings happening. And I deleted most of the paper trail. Like I guarantee these people know who I am. Yeah. They don't have anything on me. I'm clean, dude. I'm fucking clean. Generally speaking, they can find me saying some asshole shit, but at the end of the day, I'll just come off as like some conservative or something. Like they won't have anything more than that on me.
It's true.
If they quote me saying funny shit, like that's all I'm asking for here. That's what I want.
Speaking of shit, that fucking screenshot they did was literally the diamond in the pile of shit. That was actually the funniest thing. Like I was kind of laughing, but I was still kind of scared when it was happening. But I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
What?
No, like when I was reading the docs.
Well, it's the thing about Matt, and this is his saving grace, is that the screen caps of his posts were fucking funny.
Yes.
Are we able to put some on screen?
No, we're on YouTube, motherfucker. No, you made me, you talked me into this. Basically, we're not doing that.
You could probably bleep out about half of it and get the gist of it.
I could if I really wanted. I could sit here.
CIA like Black Ops operation paper. It's like everything's just like blacked out.
Yeah, redacted.
Redacted. Oh. Anyway, there's more to the article they posted. They posted a really good picture of me when I made this post. I took a picture of myself.
Is that a picture? I think I saw a picture of you with your hands folded, like one time. Like you're in the high school picture and you're like smiling and you're just enjoying life. Did they use that picture?
No, they did not. That was
man.
I wish they would have because that was actually a funny picture. But they, like the headline, like you know how like your fucking Facebook or post or whatever the fuck has that little banner picture. The banner picture is literally this picture I took where I made this post. I took a picture of like my nose up, and I was just like, point of view, you're a cool bug I just found. That's what they use for the fucking header of the article, and I'm just like, okay, all right, I just look funny now, thanks.
It's pretty funny that, like, their example of taking a Nazi down, like, we got a Nazi, and it's fucking Matt.
Yeah, of all people.
It's fucking funny. It's like, you didn't exactly get Heinrich Himmler over here.
Dude, that's it. The Third Reich is over.
We got him!
The Fourth Reich is canceled.
Because that's one thing they said in the article is like there's a lot of discussion about what constitutes a Nazi, but this is a Nazi, and it's Matt saying a bunch of Nazi shit. But the thing is, like, fucking so many people that they do dox, like you can't outright call a Nazi. Like they're a Nazi in some liberal's mind, but like. And that's kind of the real shame of all of this is like I don't you're getting fucking strung up on the wall here for repeating someone else's talking points who's like getting paid to grift on yo ass, and now like a bunch of other people are getting fucked up with it.
That's hilarious.
What?
That's actually what you just said. That's like super fucking funny.
It's
like
pretty
you got doxxed and you got in trouble for just parroting the same shit like the next guy was saying. Like that's just constant.
No, here's the real fucking shame in all of it is that guy's making a living. I'm fucking not. Right? You're on my show. Pirate my fucking bullshit talking points.
Well, the funny thing is, you could literally scroll through the entire timeline of posts and just fucking throw a dart at it, and somebody would be saying as bad or worse shit than me. It just they were able to figure out who I was.
Yeah.
It's all carbon copies of the same shit. It's literally all carbon copies of the same shit. Literally.
I know. That's why I hate this fucking.
Yeah.
Fucking.
That's why I dropped it
bullshit, all. Dude. It's just
George Floyd, pee pee poo poo.
People conforming to some personality cult. And they're so sure they're fucking geniuses. Most of these people have never even touched a vagina.
Yeah.
It's fucking garbage, dude. I hate it.
Yeah, you could see it in their eyes.
Funny anymore.
See, the only.
You can actually feel it on Discord when you meet some of these guys.
Yeah, because the first sign is when everybody starts trying to out-signal everyone else. One guy has a take, the other guy's got to up it, the other guy's got to up it. Yeah. And suddenly you're just talking about literally just murdering people in Discord, and the FBI's listening to you.
Yeah, it's like...
we got...
Well, see, the only thing that I did that was actually a little bit different is because I had the right-wing Ricky thing at one point, and like that was actually kind of like original, but it was the same talking points on a picture of fucking Ricky from Trailer Park Boys.
Well, that's the thing. This shit can be funny, like racial humor and fucking and just like saying offensive shit. That can be funny, but like it has to be done with a little bit of tact. And like changing fucking Trailer Park Boys captions to be racist is pretty fucking funny. But the thing is, now people have taken these same jokes and they've repeated them a fucking 1,000 times without there ever being a punchline, and it's just not funny anymore.
Shout out to my Jim Varney nationalism page. That was fun.
That's some nostalgia right there.
That
was like when we first, actually, a lot of us got together.
But
it was like you three first, but like me, Gary. That's around the time.
I'm telling you, once you realize that everything's a joke, everything stops being so funny. And now I'm just like a cynical asshole.
Yeah.
And it's hard for me to be funny now.
I no, dude. I said you're right. It's natural, dude. Like I feel like we're natural absurdists. Like we look at the world and we laugh at it. It's just absurd. Like I was looking at like
too schizophrenic to live, not schizophrenic enough to die.
Yeah. Just like the absurd, like out of the blue, there's like fucking crazy shit. Like we were just talking about Matt being DP'd or whatever. What the fuck? And like it's just absurd. And like I was looking the other day. I saw this how like they do like the social justice videos where like stop police brutality or something. And you see like the guys like, have you seen it? Like they're all like standing still and pretending like they're acting out a scene of police brutality. Have you ever seen that? It's like all standing, like everyone's standing still. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, Matt knows what I'm talking about. The audience probably knows what I'm talking about. It's like stop police brutality. God damn it.
Stop police brutality.
Yeah, well, they're trying to stop police brutality. Black people out.
They're trying to show it like a still to bring attention to it.
Yeah, so everyone's so the premise is there's like one scene in the camera and everyone's like stop motion. Everyone's like and then like one person's like with the gun and shit, and then everyone's standing still, and that's the thing and then you look over, and then they have a frame watching some guy on the floor, and then in the background you see two dogs having sex in the background. They're going at it. They're fucking going. See, that's the absurdist mindset. Just the fucking left field. Someone's trying to be fucking serious and you shit on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, until I got into just the alt-right shit. I actually was really into just being absurdist. I used to make the stupidest fucking memes back in the day. Man, I need to get back into it.
I love the idea of the wig nat with the Asian wife. That's a that's a good fucking
just lost some money.
You bet wrong, and now you're poor.
Man, you don't want to hear about it.
Not really.
You missed it.
Evander Holyfield's a fucking piece of shit.
What was it, a 30-second match that has no...
Dude, it was less.
It always is this shit. This is why
not always. Not always.
Sometimes it's 60 seconds.
Give me fake fighting, because then it's going to last a half hour.
Jake Paul and Tyron went fucking 8 rounds.
Oh my God.
Give me a break. Anyways, I don't care. Yeah. Hi, I'm Gracie. I'm welcoming myself to the podcast. What's going on?
Where the fuck? We were talking about fucking...
Fuck you, Matt. You can suck.
We're talking about DPing Matt. We're going to DP him, because that's what he really wants. That's his greatest fantasy.
Is he finally coming out as a fag?
Yeah.
A Fago
enthusiast?
A
Fago.
Fago lightning?
He's a Fago lover. I knew it. I
knew
he loved Fago. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, That's what I said.
Anyway, yes, we're on to a new topic now. How about this? I just went to Six Flags Great Adventure to Fright Fest, the opening of Fright Fest, where you go into the theme park and they've got like teenagers dressed as zombies and shit to try to scare you.
How was that?
Well, it was. I'll be honest. I love the theme park because it's like a coaster park. That's like the purpose of it. So like it's got an emphasis on that, and I was on the tallest roller coaster in the world. And the second fastest roller coaster.
What is it? What is it?
King the Cox.
Roller coaster.
The Doxxed.
The Red Rocket.
A roller coaster's fun. I've never been on one.
I think.
Well, yeah. I don't think you're allowed.
They are absolutely. He's not tall enough.
Yeah. You're not tall enough, right?
Taller than you, fuckhead.
I have a video I'm sharing screen.
Oh God, I was just looking at you streaming that. I'm like, why the fuck is he doing that?
I was planning on not watching it.
All right. Let's get this over with so I can get back to what I was talking about. Why are you doing this to us, dude? You realize I'm on YouTube, right? Can I do this?
Yeah, this is YouTube. Yeah, it's YouTube.
That doesn't really confirm anything.
Yeah, it's YouTube.
On YouTube. Delete the video after it's posted.
I'm not doing that, though. The point is to not do that.
This is, I have white guys' underwears with
YouTube is a he. YouTube is a he. You don't think he'll mind?
Spot, dude.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
All
right.
It's a live update.
Thank you for that. We're done with that.
Whoa.
Fantastic. We are completely done with that.
What the fuck?
I don't fucking know.
It was our friend Thursday Lane.
I know who it was.
Oh shit, Danny, what's up, bro?
Butt naked, sniffing his fucking underwear.
You should probably close those DMs, bro.
Oh snap!
He was not.
We got Casanova over here.
You're lucky I fucking pulled away from it before anyone saw that.
So like,
fuck? So I was
Doro is quite the ladies' man.
He was not butt naked.
Doro sucks with women. He could get the ladies, but instead he goes for the crack whores.
No.
Yeah, if Doro
can, but he goes
listen. All right, so I did watch that video. Listen, I did watch the video you posted last time. You put my poor man Doro on trial. How could you?
They did.
I come with new evidence to the table from one Dionysian man to another. And I say that this man is a hero, and they should have a statue in his place because he saved my ass from a situation. From that situation, he saved me.
What situation
fix
was
your
that?
fucking cam. Everything you're doing is just
he fucked
shit.
What's
her
wrong with the cam?
before I could, so I didn't have to.
There you go.
It was a beautiful experience.
You're a married man.
It could have been yours, but instead he took one for the team.
You wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
It was
understand.
two unkindred souls coming.
See, like, yeah, you had to be there.
I've had sex with a goblin before. Come on now.
This wasn't a goblin. This was like a lich.
The power
Doro,
level
restart
is
your
much
fucking
higher.
cam.
That was a jogger.
What is wrong with the cam?
What do you mean what's wrong with it? There's nothing there.
Like loading.
It's just loading.
It's loading. It's a loading cam.
That's strange.
The load cam.
It's a load cam?
So I do want to. Let's go back to this fucking roller coaster thing. I actually wanted to talk about that. So
Okay.
yeah, I
Is
was
it back?
Yes, you're good. I was on the fucking tallest roller coaster in the country, and it was pretty fucking intense. I don't get fucking freaked out on roller coasters, generally speaking, except for a couple of the coasters at Six Flags at fucking Great Adventure. And fuck, dude, fucking coming down this 90-degree angle at like well over 400 feet.
Dude,
You just see the fucking pavement like rising up to get you, and
Oh, God.
it's like this must be what those 9/11 nibbers felt like.
It was just a roller. 9/11 was just a roller coaster.
Yeah, it's
that
just a ride, bro.
couldn't get off.
Don't take
Yeah,
it
it
too
was
seriously, man.
Yeah, it was just a one-time ride that you got to ride, and you should be grateful.
What a ride.
See ya. I would have saluted when I jumped off the building like a pro.
Here's the thing: when I was going around the park, and there were all these people, like there were evil clowns and shit, and people dressed up in different outfits, and I would go past the clowns, and be like, "Whoop whoop."
They didn't know.
Was this at Busch Gardens?
I don't know. No, it's at Six Flags Great Adventure. It's in Jersey. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think I've been to that one. They had the Hulk there, right?
It sounds about right. They do have all these fucking
That's on the other side of the East Coast.
Or that's
was there a Batman ride?
I don't know if they have any like Marvel shit. They have like DC shit.
Was there a Batman ride?
There's a couple Batman rides. Yeah,
I actually, when I was a kid, was in that area you're talking about. I'm sure, and was like terrified of going on a ride just because I was a little kid, even though I had been on them. And I was like, all right, finally, my parents talked me into going on this ride, this Batman ride, and then it shut down right before I could get on. And
there was the chiller, Batman and Robin, dude?
There was people were stuck upside down for like fucking 10 hours.
Yeah, that's
it
not
sounds
cool.
like the chiller.
I'm suing.
Yeah, they were stuck upside down for 10 hours, and I was about to get on it.
Flame's dying. What the fuck?
He's fine.
What happened?
He's smoking weed or something.
THCO or whatever get to him.
Dude, no. Switch back to Delta 8. That shit fun.
Just smoke real weed, dude.
Yeah, seriously.
Real weed is harder to get. I can just go to the corner store and get Delta 8.
I guess, but I mean, he's a trucker. You can just go to the right state, stock up.
A man.
That sounds like a lot of work, bro.
We don't visit trap houses regularly like you guys.
I don't understand this. Like, how's a grown man not have the connection?
I just don't want to interact with those people.
I don't have like
Back at home.
fucking like friends to go hang out and play video games with anymore. You know what I mean? Like I don't go over people's houses.
Yeah.
That shit doesn't exist anymore. I don't really. I don't miss it.
I don't want to go to a crack den. I don't want to go to a crack den to buy weed anymore.
You need to see how they live, Greasy.
I know how they live, dude. Trust me. Trust me, I'm good.
These are my guys.
Are you scared? Are you scared of them?
That's what it
scared
is.
of them, bro?
Are you scared, bro?
No.
Scared of them?
I just want nothing to do with them. They're disgusting, fucking filthy people.
Wow, rude.
They need my weed money. They need my weed money to buy crack, so that they can fucking suck dick for more crack. That's
Who
like
are
how
you
they...
buying weed from, bro?
I'm just saying.
Those are expensive.
I know not every bud dealer is a fucking crackhead, but I just don't like going down to that area and driving back.
But every crackhead is a weed smoker, so
you need to, man.
I don't even care. Like, yeah, I just rather go to a store and buy it. I don't like interacting with people.
They don't have. Do they have dispensaries over there?
No, I can go buy Delta 8 though. Easy. I can go buy a Delta 8 cartridge that doesn't smell like weed. I can smoke it whenever I want for fucking $20, and I don't have to interact with fucking Mexicans that I don't like at all.
Dude, I have the Delta 8 and shit, but I still be getting fucking all sorts of dank.
I still
rocks.
I still have some bud. I just don't smoke it because I have Delta, and I'm waiting until when I run out of Delta to smoke it.
You know, I've flown on Delta before. It's not the best.
God damn.
It's weed. It's weed. It's the same exact thing as fucking weed.
I'm trying to change the subject.
Oh yeah, well let's change it. I'm good. I'm cool with that.
All right. What do you want to do? You want to go over some random paranormal videos?
Of course.
Yeah. Let me figure. I got to get my shit in order here, and then we'll be able to do it.
I wanted to find that one video. You remember Yakov? This is from like over a year ago, where I think it was in Indonesia. Those people are sitting outside, and that fucking like demon humanoid thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walks. Yeah. Do you still have that anywhere? Because I really want to see that.
I could. I don't have it on
Is
hand
that
immediately.
the Antoine?
Why does Matt sound like he's in a bathroom?
I'm in your bathroom.
I'm in your hood, dog.
Is that a video of the Asswang?
The Asswang?
Answang? What's your name again? Asswang?
Now we're going back to crackheads.
Let's go back to crackheads. I got some more to say. Doro and Cab, I miss you.
Good to see you,
I haven't talked to you guys in a while.
Hey, you calling me crackhead?
Let's watch some random paranormal content. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it. I forgot to do that every time. Oh my god, what the fuck?
What is that thing?
It's a critter, bro. It's a critter. Alright. Let's see what this shit has in store for us.
That's a dog boy.
Doobie, some kind of dog boy. Some
What the
stupid music
fuck?
playing. What is that fucking alien critter? So dog boy, I guess. So that's like a baby dog. It's like a dog man, but like in boy form.
He's a boy, not yet a man.
I bet they're Indian.
Evolution when you let white women in control.
I bet they're Indian or Chinese.
They're just
Like
worshiping like a disease baby.
I bet that's Indian Chinese.
Yeah, it probably is.
I mean,
yeah.
it's Arabic on the screen.
What that furry pussy does to a Nibba.
Poor thing, dude.
He fine. Just hit him with a hammer or something.
End it. Yeah, suka.
Suka blitz.
Splat. Oh, look at his little penis. That's
He's got a
giant
wiener,
dick.
dude. That's
He's
fucking
got a big dick
incredible.
for a little boy. What the? Kill him.
Yo, you calm down, all right, Bladesmith?
Dick
Chill
is
out.
way too big.
So, yeah, fucking spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure that this is from some Middle Eastern movie. That's some of my favorite old paranormal content is shit that's from like foreign movies, so it's not easily identified. So it gets passed around the internet as if it's true for like a decade.
Right.
It could be so low budget and blurry that it actually like looks like somebody was actually trying to record it off their fucking
This looks
shitty
good. This looks like it's a combination of CGI and practical effects.
Well, the thing that
That's what I'm
fucks me up is that they put all these practical effects on a child.
You
get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't
maybe
think
it's
that's
a
what's going
midget?
on here. I don't think. I'm pretty sure it's fucking probably models with limited movement combined with CGI
Okay.
to give it like fuller movement.
I'm gonna say it's fucked up if you were to do all this to a baby just to make it.
I don't think that's.
Don't think that's what's going on here. Yeah.
I don't think so at all.
No, they're obviously different. That model is different than the CGI part of it. The CGI looks very good though. Is what I think I'm.
Its face looks like it kind of morphs, like right there. It's kind of like morphing
It's
almost.
a fucking reptilian shapeshifter.
Yeah.
All right,
I don't know. Whatever it is, I don't
I'm
like
pretty sure there's like a million autistic, like retarded Indian babies that probably look way worse.
Well, they
Yeah,
do.
I mean,
Well, that's the thing is
swim in
that
that river.
the more human the freak is, it's going to come closer to that fucking uncanny valley, and it's just
Right.
scarier.
It's
You
good.
can
They got
recognize it.
they got the left limb as a paw, and then the right one is like an actual baby hand.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
werewolf.
said too. That's spooky.
It's a werewolf.
Very chimera.
Matt, can you please break down that wiener though?
What?
Let's move on from the baby wiener.
Did we ever cover the Harlequin?
Baby wieners.
What, Doro?
The Harlequin?
Oh, I don't
children?
want to see that.
No,
I'll
we're
leave
not
if you do
doing
that.
that. Why would we do
No.
that, dude? What's the purpose?
Those are
of that?
horrible.
Is this somebody eating shit?
I don't want to
No.
watch like actual dying babies. That's like kind of fucked.
Nah, that's not good.
That's
Harlequin,
too
is
far.
that like that
Far.
Stink edition that makes them
YouTube content.
daily?
Hey, look at that. I got a cat. Got a
That's
kitty.
Greasy's favorite
All right,
video.
let's fucking watch this shit.
What's a little kitty?
What's your cat's name?
Ewok.
Matt.
Is that not a moose?
Matt fucking a juggalo out in the wood.
The other way around. Getting blood.
Gotcha!
So, do we have any thoughts on what that might be in the woods?
Moose.
Yeah.
That ain't a
A
person.
deer.
Or a deer or a moose.
Deer or a moose? I have herds of deer living behind my
A
house.
deer would never.
No.
Okay,
It would never sound
hear
like
me
that.
out. Hear me out.
Okay.
You've seen the videos of the goat going, meh, and then there's one retarded goat that goes, ah!
Have you ever actually seen a deer?
Yes.
Because what you're
I
describing
saw
ain't
it.
deer. Goats are different, man. They're entirely
You
different
know what I'm
animals.
talking about.
I do.
moose,
That's like a goat
probably.
noise. Goats do fucking weird goddamn things. Goats are weird as fuck. Deer are not.
Hmm.
They are not weird. They don't do weird shit. They
It's a
barely
different
make
deer,
noises.
bro.
The closest thing
Yeah.
to get to that would be like an elk, but elk don't sound like that either.
There would be none of
Well,
that
a
scream
moose.
part of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where's this taking place at? Where's this?
I don't
at?
know. I don't have any information about that.
I have camped even actually like in a big camp area and heard an animal screaming like to death, like dying, and it was fucked up. Like it was all night. this animal was just like screaming. It didn't sound like that, but it was like bone chilling. And it was like all the women were getting it or whatever. Everybody was getting upset.
No,
we were next to a main road, but it was like up over the main road and like over a hill. You could just hear this bone chilling like scream.
For me, like listening to that, I want to go over it again. I want to hear that again.
Okay.
Yeah,
you have something that starts out sounding like a woman's scream, and then turning into something that's decidedly from an animal. That's the scary part.
It's a Skinwalker. It's a fucking Skinwalker.
That's the obvious thing for people like us.
Play it towards the end, and that really does sound like a moose, though.
It's not a fucking moose.
It's not a moose.
Dude, if it was a moose, there'd be so much more bass in that. Moose are big as fuck,
there is bass in the end. That's what I'm saying.
Not really.
Okay, play it.
Play it. Yeah, that's bass.
That is not much bass at all,
moose.
dude. That ain't no fucking.
Pretty raspy.
We have people in the chat who have already figured out this fucking riddle. So
yeah, I was about to read that. Like Kirk said, I've heard bobcats screaming like that when they're angry or in heat.
yeah,
But that sounds like a little bit bigger than a bobcat.
yeah.
We get a
Arcandre was
big.
saying that it sounds like a big cat. Yeah. Like Hergus was saying bobcat, like he was saying maybe lynx too. A stereo sounds like a cat in heat. It is absolutely like a lynx or a bobcat, without a doubt.
Okay.
I've heard them scream before they. Huh?
How big do bobcats get?
Not very big. That thing doesn't sound very big. It sounds like it's like a large dog, maybe. That's what that sounds like to me. My dog is more bass than that fucking thing does.
Based.
Oh, Scott has a good question. He's saying this is not methed out pegging.
Meth pegging.
What are you streaming on? Sorry.
We're on YouTube, bruh.
We're on YouTube.
Oh,
we made it.
looking on DLive.
Hey guys,
Same
you can
thing.
always do super chats. Hey.
I'm about to give you guys a bunch of money.
You better. Someone has to fucking start the waters flowing here. The faucet
Let's go.
trickling. Do it. Give me $1. Just give me $1. That's all I ask. I'm showing up on YouTube after being kicked off of DLive. Not allowed to do anything fun over there. I'm basically I'm like shadow banned, and that they shut off my ability to take lemons. Can't get paid on there anymore. So I'm back, baby, on YouTube.
Greasy, I'm in your bathroom. Turn on the fucking faucet.
Yeah.
The faucet, dude. I'm gonna turn on the light.
All right, let's move on here. I forgot this shit was just taking up the screen. Let's move on to the next one. What do we got here? Some sort of hospital, maybe? We got stretchers and shit.
Probably somewhere in Asia.
What's that fucking little buddy? Is a buddy poking his head out the fucking window or something? The doorway?
Oh, what up,
What's he
dude?
doing? You barely see that, buddy.
Yeah, translucent ass.
He's kind of translucent. What is this?
Ethereal.
Is this fucking bad CGI? What am I looking at? It reminds me a lot of the shit Matt was talking about, where there's just like some fucking impish figures creeping around.
That's
the ghost of the naked man.
CGI,
I don't know. But that's the thing, when it's so blurry, like you just have no fucking idea. You can go either way with it.
That part looks real, but this is where
it really does. When it pokes its head out, it looks fucking real. That's the scary part of it. What?
Gary Newman donated $20.
Thanks, Gary.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary. I love you, Gary. You're such a nice guy.
You're the best.
Gary,
Hit me up. I'll bring you on the stream sometime, buddy.
Gary, come on the stream. Gary.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Who wants to tell him?
Here's the fucking thing.
Who wants to tell him?
Nobody. No, we won't say anything else. We're not going to say anything else. All right. So here's the bit, though. This is why, and fucking people can say what they want to say about me wanting to take your fucking money. The key is, the more money you give me, the more awesome shit we get to do, like going to the gathering of the Juggalos. We can go do fucking ghost hunts, man. We can go on cryptid hunting journeys. We can go to more festivals and do more drugs. We can do all this shit. And that's what I want.
Yeah, Thailand.
It would also give you. It would also give you the opportunity to transcend the internet realm into. Join us.
Hey, we got another.
Join us on our adventures.
Jackpot.
We got Alice in the chat. He said, "When do we get the Matt pegging tape?"
Oh, do you think $5 will cover the cost of the Matt pegging tape, or do you need a little more than that?
Oh, look at the next one. Look at Gary's next one.
Gary Newman donated another $5. Matt is sexy, and I'm a man.
I'm not sure, but I heard Gary was some sort of weird.
Yeah, I think Gary's like.
I can't
weird.
say that on YouTube, can I? We'll find out in time.
I will report you.
Don't say it anymore.
We're allies, guys.
Thank you guys, though. Seriously, thank you.
Thank you very much. I fucking appreciate that. It means a lot to me, and it's been a long time since I've been fucking given anything for this.
You guys deserve it. You know, I'm glad people are waking up.
Gratitude, you know.
That's true.
Hey, Greasy,
can't piss on hospitality.
What? What'd you say, Matt?
I said knock knock.
Who's there?
Fuck off.
Got him. Let's move on to our next video.
That was the PH or an F?
Buddy, how you doing?
Here we have a strange man wandering through the woods, and I guess there's a guy in his car like yelling over to him. This guy's bellowing back like some sort of fucking Bigfoot creature.
Buddy,
Was he a zombie?
how you doing? Oh, just some cruisers, man.
What the fuck?
Nope.
I mean, like it's goddamn. What's up, dude?
Just doing some meth in the woods.
Buddy,
But what is this? Like, this doesn't strike me as somebody.
It's a big guy.
This doesn't strike me.
I was about to say that's a large motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. This doesn't seem like it was contrived in any way. Like, these people are acting like that. The most likely thing is that this guy he's just on drugs or fucking drunk or whatever. But the way he fucking
why is he gray?
well,
He's the way his
it's
head
hard to
moves.
say. There's no like control in this video that we can compare it to be honest. But no, I think what's most striking is how well he climbed up those sticks all fucked up like that, because that must have it couldn't have been comfortable. That probably hurts to do some shit like that, like on your shirtless on your belly climbing across fucking branches and shit.
Well, if he's on angel dust, I could totally do that.
Yeah, that's
how
what
you
I'm saying, though.
doing?
I actually have a story about being in a trap house.
Just some
And
cruisers, man.
Sorry, no, I'm not trying to interrupt.
Yeah, you
Talk
can.
over.
Whatever, I'm turning this down.
Time.
I was in like kind of a dealer house for stupid shit, and the guy who was like weighing shit out and was like obviously like fucking cracked out and shit, he was talking about. We said something about ghosts.
What about ghosts?
The guy was like talking about how he was a bouncer at a near club, and how he was being followed around by shit. And this guy was like fucking wigged out on. He offered me crack, and I said no.
Sure.
I was just trying to buy some other shit, but he was like seriously, like, yeah, there's something following me around. I don't know if it was drugs or what, but it was like
you
sad.
can get that without drugs, no doubt about it. Like, Flames had some stories that weren't too dissimilar.
Right, that's what kind of reminded me. He was like, yeah, well, what it was is that he said that every time he went into this building, he got super sick, and then every time he left, he was okay. And it's hard to tell when a guy's a crackhead, but he was definitely smoking crack when I was talking to him, and I didn't try to go. But he was like,
Greasy, you're so presumptuous, my friend.
I'm not trying. That's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to be presumptuous. Is what I'm saying. That's why I'm
disregard the crackhead because
no.
The crackhead
I bet this guy was. Well, I think crack is like it opens you up to demons and shit.
Oh, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
The obvious thing is fucking like, what do they call it? Stimulant psychosis. Like, I'm pretty sure we've all kind of been there before. Like when you've done so much blow and you've been up for so long that you're seeing like spiders and everything.
Right. This guy was chill. He was just telling a story about how like demons, like the guy that I brought there. Anyway, he made a joke, and then this guy just went into this like talk about how like when he was a bouncer at this club, every time he was around it, he got like sick and he saw shit. And obviously he was a crackhead, but
what do you mean saw shit? Like demons manifesting themselves?
I think so. I think he just saw like shadows and whatnot. I didn't go into it, man. I was just trying to be quiet, but
Well, speaking of being quiet, do that for a minute. We have Jeremy Eldritch
My boy
in the
Jeremy.
chat, $4.99. Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Peg what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law.
Yeah, peg what thou wilt.
Fucking everyone go to yakobees.com and check out Sigils and Psychonauts featuring my boy Jeremy. Please do that, everyone in the
Jeremy's
chat.
a very cool guy.
Thank you
cool
very
guy.
much.
Yes.
All right.
He should be on the show.
I had been to a dealer's house that had a human skull.
Oh.
And he said, he's like, this was the last motherfucker that tried to rob me. And it was pretty gross looking.
Did it have flesh on it, or was it?
No, it was
his grandma.
it was not
It was bleached at home.
No, it was not very bleached. It was really dirty looking. Looked like it had been dug up and bleached.
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure it was an actual human skull.
Well,
I mean, like a legit skull.
I think like demons and shit fester in these types of atmospheres of like.
Of course.
Well, yeah, you're drawing in dark shit.
We had my old house not exercised, but we had a Santeria guy come in our old house and do some sort of like cleansing multiple times, and me and my parents were convinced it was because of all the no good I was up to in my early 20s, and I had some unreputable friends. A lot of them were Santeria guys and did weird little casting things, like casting shells before big deals and shit. And I'm telling you, it opened up strange things.
I was about to say, like, you had a Santeria guy come through, you know, like.
Okay, so
I'm not going to talk shit about Santeria, but we have to be honest. Like, he may have been like, you weren't giving him money, were you?
No, he was a personal friend.
Oh, okay.
Of my parents.
Okay.
Of my
All right.
parents.
It was probably sincere because I was about to say, like, them motherfuckers would probably put demons in there just for you to call them back.
Well, listen to this. One of my old, I guess he was my friend at one point. One of my old dealers, in actuality, was a follower of Elegua, which is like a trickster type deity, African deity.
Right.
He takes and he gives. And real talk, he murdered his wife and 2 kids from a previous marriage. He's in prison. And he was, like I say, he was like a devotee of Elegua and had the whole shrine in his house. And one time I went to his house and he had a basket with a red cloth on it that was like making little sounds. I'm like, what's in there? And he showed me. It was little baby chicks. And I'm like, holy shit.
Oh,
like, this guy's for real. And then a few years later, I see him in the news going to prison for triple homicide. I'm like, oh. Yeah, and what I mean is, yeah, you mess with these things and shit happens. And I thought it was pretty ironic how his deity was this trickster god that takes and gives. It gave him lots of money and then kind of possessed him. I don't know.
All right,
Never a violent guy.
Speaking of possession, let's go back to some video. I want to go to this. This is a jinn haunting. It's one of them Middle Eastern videos where they're running around going Bismillah, Bismillah,
Mashallah.
Check it out.
I definitely like how alien, like, these videos look.
Yeah, it looks like Mars.
Yeah, it's just like a simple building out.
Let's roll back. Hold up. Now, look in this doorway that he's rolling up to.
Oh,
shit. Someone poking their head out.
That's cold. So I got a question.
Dude's freaking out.
There's nothing in there. He runs in to find the guy. Ain't nothing in there.
So, like, that's the goal, to go in there and proclaim proclaim yourself for Allah, I guess, and you chase him around. Is that the goal of this? You chase him out of the house?
I'm not sure if there is a goal. These are definitely fucking internet videos that people like to click on, so I'm not totally sure. Sometimes I feel like they're just running around screaming while like their buddy's breaking shit in the other room.
Well, see, the thing is about this one is he literally went in the wrong room.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, you can see him kind of like try and not look at the room before he moves towards it. I don't know. I could be.
Yeah, there's some hesitation.
He like looks back and forth.
It was to the left right there, and the guy, of course, he's fucking going because you went in the wrong fucking room, Ahmed.
Or he could have just jumped out the window. Anyway.
Dude, like you gotta cover your corners, dude. Like
right.
Check your corners.
You gotta if I'm running up in there, I'm like checking my corners.
There better be somebody howling in there if I'm gonna run into that. Like somebody like help me.
Just one of those goats that Greasy likes.
That was one of the theories I heard about the bobcat or whatever the fuck noise, is that they're trying to lure in hunters to eat them, which is the most like schizo take I've ever heard of a bobcat. But I still like it.
If the bobcats were skinwalkers, yeah. Bobcats or skinwalkers, that'd make a lot of sense.
That's true.
Look, there's a window right there, so the motherfucker could have just like jumped right out by the time he ran up in there. Yeah.
Hey, Gary Newman in the chat again. Greasy contributes to the conversation. Shut up, Matt.
The guy makes a good point.
I love that guy. Who is he? I've seen him around before.
He's Gary Newman.
Real hogging hours.
I'm the safest of all.
That's good to our next video.
World Star.
Yeah, here we have a World Star video.
World Star!
Let's do this.
It's coming down here, y'all.
What?
Look at it's coming down the same direction. Oh, it's breaking up. Oh, it's 6, it's 8, it's 9. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They stop. They stop. Look at that shit.
Oh, they
Those are aliens.
Sorry, I'm trying to record it.
I'm trying to record. No, there's only one thing that could be more entertaining to me than actual alien invasions, and that's a World Star video, a classic World Star video.
Black people commentating on it.
Black people.
Yeah,
We're a pro-black people stream. We love them.
We had a pro-black podcast.
Aliens.
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Aliens.
Oh, they cut the lights off.
Y'all need to be shooting that.
I love Jewish people.
Y'all need to be shooting this.
They start popping off at him.
Oh, shit!
Shoot at him!
Shit
What
right
are
here.
those? Those lights are
It's
nuts.
probably aliens, but I just can't bring myself to give a shit because this video is so funny.
We're a new movie comes out. It's about alien invasion, but the heroes are an unlikely bunch of inner city youth. They kill the aliens.
That movie's done like three times already.
Independence Day.
Protect the block.
There you go, Hollywood.
Yeah, Protect the Block.
It's a good movie. I actually like that.
I've been meaning to watch that one.
It's terrible.
It's not bad, man. It's not bad.
Shut up. That's a good movie.
They looking at us. They
Protect the block.
They dividing up.
I'd rather watch this full length.
They're blowing up the crack spot, dude.
They are sitting. Y'all need to be calling
Demons
damn
have already
news.
showed up.
They come down to the they come to Earth.
They coming to Earth.
Oh, they coming faster. Oh shit.
Welcome to Earth.
Look, they flying towards each
Dude, I
other.
represent planet
They
Earth.
flying. Oh my God! Look, they moving in for formation.
Right.
It is kind of weird
They
the way
just
the...
standing
It
there.
is, but I'm
Officers, do something about
distracted.
that.
Wait.
Oh my God! Look, they moving in for formation.
Just listen to
They
what
just
the guy's
standing there.
saying, dude.
Officers, do something about that.
Did he say he said officers do something about that?
Hey, real quick, when I was talking about like my alien encounter, like the 3 times I've talked about it, that's exactly what it fucking looked like with those 3 fucking little lights right there in that little L shape.
Nice.
That's literally what we saw in the fucking sky in the country.
Well,
That's crazy.
they moved before that, but
They're not
I see
gonna
what you're
do nothing.
talking about. It's creepy. And there they go.
Hold on. I want to hear what
Do
they're saying.
something about
Hold
that.
My bad.
Y'all not gonna do nothing.
on. He's yelling. I think he's yelling at cops right now.
Yeah,
like, y'all not
he's-
gonna do nothing about this.
Didn't you just call this in? Yeah, we got aliens in the sky. Like,
I'd say that's just a white man messing with the brothers again.
That's
with his
probably
fancy.
Oh, dude, if I could.
This is
if
just
I
like
could
when
mess
we go
with
to
others
Africa
like that-
and they fucking tell us there's dinosaurs in the jungle. We go out and we die of like malaria looking for dinosaurs. That's the joke.
Yeah, they troll us, we troll them.
If I could mess with brothers like that with some lights, I would do it every night. Like, that'd be a Saturday night tradition. I'd fuck with everybody.
That one Leprechaun movie, it was like the Leprechaun in the Hood or whatever the fuck it was called.
Hell yeah. Leprechaun in the Hood.
I'd like to see
Jennifer
that.
Aniston, right?
I would like to see that with fucking aliens. That would be so fucking great. I would love that.
Aliens in the Hood?
Aliens in the Hood?
Literally attack the block, dude.
Well, I know, but it's not. I know. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's a movie. It's a good movie. It's worth watching. I'll say that.
I did see that movie where like there were vampires in the Bronx.
Oh my god!
With Eddie Murphy?
Nah,
Vampire of Brooklyn, I think it is. Vampire of Brooklyn.
It's called Blackula.
But like the movie was actually pretty decent, but like everybody didn't believe him, like because it was a bunch of kids that like saw the fucking vampires.
Jeremy wants us to have a Skinwalker Africa tour.
I wish I could go to Africa. That'd be a great time,
Dude,
except for all the people.
Fucking crazy, dude. I would be armed all the time. That shit. I would be freaking out, to be honest.
Just join like a fucking militia.
Yeah, dude. I would just be like, dude.
I'll be the Bo Bergdahl of fucking Africa.
I don't know what to expect. Africa is a very very dangerous place for me.
I want Doro's child.
To be really honest. What?
I want to take a whole bunch of children under my wing and form a child militia. Children of Doro.
They get when they reach of age, they get free tuition to college.
Instead of baby kids, it's Doro's kids.
Make it.
But they never do make it.
Let's go on a little bit of break here. I'm gonna play one of the shows I saw while I was at the amusement park last night. You're gonna get to see fucking blood drums. I think it's worth showing. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's cool.
We go and check that out.
Oh, they had a live show over there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. It's not the most amazing thing, but it is fucking fresh content that I am bringing to the table. I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Let's go.
We do what we do here. We
Bring content to your own show.
That's amazing. I know, right?
Who does that?
I'm gonna fucking mute all you guys and let this happen. That's it. We doing it. They fucking muted. Nobody gives a shit what any of these guys have to say. Let's rock and roll. Whoop whoop! We back, boys. Don't say anything you might regret. I still got the video playing because I think it's interesting. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I know. I gave myself away whooping throughout this performance. I was whooping the entire time I was at Six Flags. It was very fucking entertaining. To only me.
Did anybody whoop back?
No, one girl gave me like a knowing look. Some like girl in fucking clown paint when I did it. I think she appreciated it. Yeah, well, there was like fucking psycho clowns all over the place. They try to scare you when you come around the corner.
You get a little nostalgia with all these psycho clowns?
Dude, I did. I definitely did, dude. Hell yeah.
Dude, so why were you moshing?
Why wasn't I moshing? I was literally surrounded by like children. The crowd was not exactly hype.
Yak, I was like, tall ass motherfucker, just like
it would have looked pretty cool.
What the fuck?
How do you feel about this performance? Is this gay or is this cool?
I fucking bang into this.
Yeah, no, I like this. It's a little too much choreography and not enough like pure rage.
Yeah.
It's like how they all stared off into the same direction though for a minute. It's kind of weird.
I like the fucking metal.
What is this, like the Blood Man group? It's like a
group.
That would be fucking sweet. You're banging on the drums and fucking blood splattering everywhere.
No, this would be sick. If you had the right crowd, this would be absolutely tight. If this girl was allowed to go absolutely batshit with that fucking bat and smash things for real, like it'd be tight, dude.
Wait, those are chicks up there?
One of them is.
One of them, yeah. The one's fucking. Shut up, Brad. Get out of my call.
I'm gonna go enjoy this mac salad I just bought in fucking peace. Never mind. Fuck you. Fuck yakovalive.com.
You show up every time you want to fucking derail my shit. I shouldn't be too much of a dick. I appreciate you being here for the fucking content already. We did make a streamcast. What more could I ask for, really? I don't know.
I'm gonna DDoS yakovalive.com.
Alright, bye, Brad. You're not here.
You want to shill anything, Brad? No, gone. Too late.
He's gone.
Good.
Gone too soon.
Probably looking for that money I owe him.
Oh, is that what happened?
Let me hold that.
I owe him $40 at this point.
You had all your money on Holyfield or whatever?
I put 20 on Woodley and then I put 20 on Holyfield. But Holyfield, anyway, what a disgrace to boxing. Guy came back, a champion came back and like didn't even throw a punch.
Is that guy like 75 years
58,
old?
58.
75.
But my God, dude, didn't even throw a fucking punch. But anyways,
Get knocked out?
no, I mean technically he got stopped, but he was just taking a bunch of punches.
No.
And they didn't even throw a punch, so they're gonna stop the fight because you got to be defending yourself at all times, or at least like showing that you're in the match. But anyway,
Yeah, it sounds fucking shitty.
yeah, it was like $20. The original bet. Anyway, we'll talk about it later.
Doesn't matter.
Did you just throw something into the crowd?
Not
It
really.
don't.
She
It
dropped
don't
it.
matter. Money is for.
Dude, you guys fucking suck. Every
Sorry,
one of you.
sorry,
the guy,
sorry.
Literally, the guy paying me is now sabotaging me from ever getting paid again. Thank
Money
you
is
that.
for jerks.
There he goes.
My bad.
It's all good, dude.
It is just all part of the cycle, dude.
I'm seriously, I apologize.
Take down fucking timestamps and shit so I can download this video and fucking edit it. Jesus Christ.
That was the one.
Oh my gosh, dude. Who cursed?
I did.
Don't curse. Stop cursing.
I cursed by accident.
What the hell, Greasy? You speak like that all the time.
I do.
He,
What, Matt? What did you just say, Matt? What?
He says, I love being pegged.
Right, male, fart, porn.
Do you want to be pegged?
There we go.
Do you want pigs?
Do you want pegging?
Yeah, what did you hear? What is this?
I'm pretty sure the guy that was giving you money doesn't care.
Diabetes.
Oh yeah, dude.
I want this to be able to continue. I don't want to get fucking shot down on my goddamn maiden voyage.
You guys just gotta be fucking good.
Hey, it's his birthday. He made what, like 30 bucks?
It's so awesome how he's taking all those sparks to the face.
Oh no, it's sick. He's got some goggles on, but it's
He
definitely.
he has goggles on?
Yeah, I'm sure it's still pretty gnarly though, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking crazy.
She's just smacking that thing.
She's not hitting it hard enough. At one point, I screamed to her to hit it harder, and the girls in front of me freak out and get away from me.
Yeah, minimum.
Dude, oh man.
There was hit it harder. Yeah,
I'm sure you.
That's
sure
about
you're
it on
okay.
this. I think that's about
It's fun.
it for
That was
fucking
fun.
blood drums. Yeah, no, I was pretty entertained. I wish I was on drugs for it, but hey, I always wish I was on drugs.
You had that ass?
Yeah, that's a good point.
I did, but I can't. I gotta drive, dude. I got responsibilities.
It's
However,
when you.
going on fucking King Dakar would have been sick on acid. That would have been truly the most intense experience of my life. Yep.
That just disappeared.
We're all disappeared.
Hey, 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 here I go now. Here I go into new Hey, hey, hey.
This is the #1 Metallica respecting podcast.
You guys want to watch some Bigfoot shit?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's cut to the Bigfoot shit.
Do you have any footage of the hayride?
No. I don't know
we have
where
so
that
much
is.
to compile, man. I got some.
Did you take anything off your camera yet?
No.
Ain't no
This camera's
mustard, ain't no
That's step
mustard
one, though.
on
You gotta-
my meat.
You gotta get it
If
off
I
the camera.
confess that I'm a homosexual, will it make it better? Will I get
Well,
the pass?
everyone already
Alright,
knows that.
everybody, I'm gay.
There
And
you go.
I love men, and I use certain words to describe myself. That is not great.
Pretty true.
I apologize.
Let's check out this.
I love Matt. Matt
Is there
is
a
why.
future with you and Matt?
Yeah, me and Matt.
Me and Greasy are gay.
Matt,
Yes,
little did
we
you know,
can
but
say all
Greasy
the
is your
words.
e-girl.
We get a free pass. We won't use them. We won't use them, but we love each other very much.
Greasy has been catfishing Matt this whole time.
We're gonna have a Four Loco wedding. You're all not invited. It's a private wedding.
It's literally just me and Greasy.
It's only 2 people that win. Yeah, it's just.
And
Yeah,
Gary Newman's invited. I think
Gary's
that's
best
pretty
man.
He's gonna film it for us.
cool. Yes.
So we can show our kids later, like, hey, we got gay married before Loco.
There
Yes.
you go.
Let's watch this Bigfoot video.
Man, that's not fair. Let's get the hell out of here.
That's not a bear. Should I read that? I suppose I should read this. Here
Should.
comes a strange-looking Bigfoot video that was sent into us here at NVTV. Yes, we know that it is shaky and not that clear, but it definitely does not look like a bear or some other animal. Why did they capitalize bear? It looks more like an upright Sasquatch, kneeling down with a dead deer or another infant Bigfoot baby in its arms. Take a close look, as you can see. It is sitting upright with something in its lap. We are not sure if it is injured or if it just caught its meal. And while eating these hikers, that's worded fucking weirdly. While eating, these hikers stumbled upon it. Whatever it is does look very massive and convincing.
Bigfoot, NTV,
Check it out.
Sasquatch, Bigfoot, massive.
Massive.
It's sexual.
Very massive and very convincing. Its penis was this big.
And more thick, so thick.
Let's get the hell out of here, man. Close the door, please. I'm gonna get out of here. That's not a bear.
That's
Hold on.
not
Let
a
me see if I can
bear.
get my camera again. Hold on, wait. Don't get too close.
What are we looking at here, boys?
Okay, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Okay, zoom, enhance. Zoom, computer, zoom, enhance. Slow down.
This looks like
Computer,
no. I
enhance.
thought this was footage that had been seen already before.
No, I got some fresh shit, dude.
Man, that's not
Nice.
fair. Let's get the hell out of here. Close the door, please. I'm gonna get out of here.
Get the hell out of here. What is this?
Keep zooming and enhancing. A very distant howl in the video.
What the hell is that?
Wow.
Man,
Looks
that's
like
not
it's
fair.
morning.
Let's get the
Did
hell
you
out of
hear
here.
that?
Cool.
Listen to
morning.
the howl. When it comes back on, listen to the audio. Listen very closely.
Good, here it comes. What the hell is that? Man, that's not fair.
That sound is very, very strange.
Sounds
I have
like
to admit-
cars going by.
I expected a wet fart drop.
Yeah. Well, Dora's gonna do it here in a second. Then I'll play the pig sounds again.
They're saying that towards its legs, a baby Bigfoot.
Well, the
It's
thing is,
mourning the loss of its baby Bigfoot.
but the thing is,
So long now.
the audio doesn't match up with its movements.
I mean, I don't think you can tell that from the distance and the pixelation, my dude.
Listen, I'm an expert. Okay.
It looks like something sitting behind it too.
It
something
looks
weird.
like a naked, light-skinned black woman.
Oh,
Am I the only one seeing that? It's like,
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's just
no.
an optical
I see it.
illusion, but like that's what I see. Like with her back
like it-
turned towards the camera.
I mean, I'm trying to like extend disbelief here, but yeah, it looks like I don't know what's going on with the foot though. The foot it'd be considered its left foot.
Hey.
I mean, when I said that black one, I'm not talking about the Bigfoot. Like there is like the shape of like
Right.
puffy hair and like I see a back, like a
Well,
looks like a human's
what's
back,
the
and I
th-
feel like I'm just maybe this is just the way the trees are coming together that's making.
What's
me
the
see
thing
this
next
going
to
on.
it though?
That's
What's
what
the
I'm
thing
saying.
next to? Oh, okay, sorry.
That's what I'm saying.
Speaking of black women, Gary Newman donated $10.
I saw.
Matt
Hey,
and
Thank
Greasy-
you,
Matt
thank you,
and
Gary.
Greasy
You're
are
a great
matching
guy.
11.
God, dude, that guy's a fucking.
You're an asshole. Dude.
Fuck!
I'm fucking sitting here fucking taking down timestamps to clean up after Greasy. It's fucking
Good Lord, Greasy.
I appreciate all the support you've given me over the years, but this is like the opposite of what I want, dude.
Greasy, I'm breaking up with you. I'm done.
What I miss?
But we love Gary Newman. Thank you, bro.
Where were we? Let's see if there's anything else in this video that's worth watching.
Man, that's not fair.
God damn it, Greasy. This is
It doesn't hold on the Bigfoot creature long enough to make out what's in its lap and the movements of like what that would be.
Close the door, please. I'm gonna get out of here. That's not fair. Hold on. Let me see if I can get my camera again. Hold on, wait. Don't get too close.
I would say the movements of whatever the creature is look very fluid and natural, but not human.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, I don't see anything in its like lap.
There's something there. There's a dark area that looks disconnected there. There is something, but I'm not seeing any movement. That's
Is he on his
indicating anything.
knees?
Yeah,
Looks like
something
he's on
that.
his knees,
Yeah,
right?
something like that. But there's still more like dark area that's coming off of the creature.
Yeah, it's really weird.
The way it moves on its knees is not like unless it's like extremely athletic.
Yeah,
It's kind of
exactly.
it's weird, moving very weirdly.
Let's get out of here.
It looks like almost like its legs or hips are built different or something like that, or feet or whatever would.
He's built different.
He's built different.
Now that looks real. That's weird. Yeah.
What if that's something it like captured and it has its like hide hanging up?
I
Well,
don't know. I don't know. I think it's very strange the coloration of the face and the chest as opposed to the rest of it. It looks like exactly what you tend to hear. I don't know, from people who see it, is that it has less hair around its face. The head looks too small. It's almost got like a pinhead thing going on.
mhm.
That's how
Yeah,
I
it's
see
kinda-
it. The
Haunting.
the shoulders look very strange, and I think it's not actually the shoulders that make it look strange, but I think it's the proportions of the arms that make the shoulders look strange to me.
Another thing I noticed, like, I guess this could be like, a female Bigfoot if they're actually like going to try to say that it's holding like an infant Bigfoot in its arms.
It looks like
you
it
can
has
see.
tits.
Yeah, so I was going to say it's hairless in the like nipple area and a little bit below that on the upper sternum area. Interesting. One more time.
Do you have hairless tits?
No, I actually have a very hairy chest. I'm not telling you about that. Shut up.
I was talking to Yakov.
Oh, that's a little. Got some hairs. Couple.
I'm bald as a baby.
Oh.
Keep zooming in further, but we're not getting any more detail. In fact, the detail is just slipping away. It's like when you zoom in on a Bob Ross painting, and it's like, wow, this is like nothing.
Have you guys discussed like what looks like something hanging on the tree above in front of it?
It's just so hard to say. I'm seeing these dark areas all over the place where it's like I'm like I want to make something out, but it's just too fucking pixely.
It kind of looks like when a tree dies and like the top half falls off and you have like 8 feet of like the tree, but it got so rotted that like part of the bark fell or part of the other side of the tree fell off. So it's the inner bark and it's like wet.
I see that.
Looks like though there. It looks like something is hanging in the tree in front of it in the last one.
I can't get over the image of like the black lady.
I know.
It looks like
the standing like that, like perched up. It's actually kind of the weirdest part of the video.
I mean, honestly, I'm not trying to be like
Looks
a douche, but it looks like a dude like kneeling with like a weird sweatshirt on.
I don't think it looks like that at all.
I'm seeing a gorilla type
like
deal going on here.
Like a gorilla costume kind
Not
of thing.
necessarily a costume.
It's the way I feel like I can almost make out like a little bit of muscle definition. Not much, but like in the way that the shoulders and the neck meets the shoulders and all of that.
This kind of reminds me of like those old movies from like the 60s and 50s when they had like the gorillas with like the like those hairless areas. That's what it kind of reminds me of.
That's creepy. That's creepy as fuck.
The way that the head seems out of proportion, it seems too small almost.
The arms are super long.
Yeah. And I feel like I can see like where the muscles are. I can see like the curvature of the arms. Just a little bit, but just enough to make me believe.
This almost looks like a more anatomically correct version of a Bigfoot.
Where's the cock?
Yeah, but does he have a red rocket?
Yeah.
Or
You think any chance of getting pegged?
Yeah, did I miss the pegging? I missed the pegging.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Just your clown to throw tomatoes at this point.
You did.
So what, did you ask a woman to peg you?
Yeah, but if you want to read it again.
Can we sum it up?
I can read it again. I feel like it might be worth reading.
Yeah, give it to Greasy. Let it
At the right time. At the right time.
Now,
At the right time.
Matt, I can imagine there's lots of dingleberries.
No.
I mean, can you touch your butthole? Can you touch your butthole right now?
Not right now.
Perfect.
We're doing a show.
Perfect.
I can touch my butthole right now.
I could.
Well,
if I wanted
that's
to.
weird if you want to.
Perfect fantasy, which I'm actually going to achieve soon, is a night with my GF and another girl. While they fuck, I get pegged. And we all have sex. Pretty run of the mill, I know, LOL.
Where was this posted?
Nothing too run of the mill
Matt's
about
Facebook.
Yeah,
Matt's
Facebook.
Matt posted this on Facebook?
No, he posted it on Blue Light.
Oh my god.
No, but here's the clincher. He's
The
not
clincher.
He's not gay. He just wanted to get pegged. It didn't actually happen.
Yeah, nothing. No, other than that one.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't interact with women, but if they will peg you, then you gotta take the pegging, right?
That's true.
I don't know.
That's true. All right, let's get on to the coup de grace here of Bigfoot videos. Yeah, I stumbled into the NVTV channel, which I've seen before. What the fuck?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
What?
We had Asterios in the chat. Watch her head when you first see her. It looks like they're saying something to each other.
Yeah, I saw that. That's what I thought that they were.
She's
kinda
like looking to the right a little bit, like What's going on here?
I'm getting Skinwalker vibes from the person. It looks like a person sitting in front of the Bigfoot, and they're
probably
talking,
like some.
and I'm getting the Skinwalker like theory that Bigfoot is just like a shapeshifter. And
I mean, we've fucking talked that point to death.
It's like it's sitting there in between, sitting there in between like two different types of people or whatever.
Right.
People.
So let's move on to this next one. I found NVTV a while ago, and they have a ton of stupid, shitty cryptid videos, but once in a while you get some really good ones. And this is the one that directed me to them recently, where I found the other one that we just watched. I think this is the better one. This one really surprises me, and I'm not sure how this could possibly be fake unless it's from some Russian movie I've never heard of or something weird like that.
That's saying something.
It is. When we first saw this incredible footage, we were like, is this even real or is it a man in a suit? After watching the clip and looking at the amount of detail in this quote-unquote suit, we thought this is something you cannot buy online. The Bigfoot in this video looks very real, and you can even make out the heavy build and all the muscles, which is hard to replicate using a fake suit. Plus, who in their right mind would rent or buy a suit just to pull off a hoax? For what? There is no gain in it other than being ridiculed and called out for your so-called efforts in trying to trick people. Check it out for yourself and decide. This one is truly an amazing video. And now I'd pull into question, like, what's the point of a hoax? Like, fun sometimes, money sometimes. But I will say that I think it's a huge risk to put on a fucking Bigfoot costume and go out into the woods where, like people have guns, like hunting shit.
Yeah,
not something I would
shoot.
do.
I would shoot you if you were a Bigfoot.
Yeah,
coming
honestly,
at me.
Hell yeah.
Plus, like a costume like that would literally cost like probably $600 or more fucking dollars.
Well, it doesn't even seem like they can do a fucking decent like gorilla costume in Hollywood.
Exactly. So let's just look at the video and see what happens.
Let's do it. I don't think we need audio for this one. Is there audio? Not really. Look at this shit.
Dude, absolute unit, dude.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's the thing. Look how big this fucking
not a
thing is.
costume.
This is
That
not
is not a fucking
how would it fit? You would have to have so many fucking prosthetics to make that ass so fucking thick and capable. To fucking the way there's almost no fucking neck there. The
Yeah, I was
fucking
gonna say that, the
chest.
neck.
That fucking it looks like a fucking power.
That's a
lifter's gut.
specimen. If that were a human, it'd be a specimen of a human being.
Dude, it'd be a world-class athlete.
Endomorph, dude.
Right.
That's literally be a power lifter. in a
But
big suit
then with
costume.
like a skin tight suit on, because there's no like room for anything. Like,
Yeah.
you can see it.
But let's see some more. Like,
let's keep
intrigued.
going.
Is this
Not
it?
much of it. Yeah, this might be all
That's
there
a good
is.
loop.
There's not fucking much.
It's me walking to take a piss after camping all night.
Which
Yeah,
like
that is,
the obvious question is like if you're filming this video, you got this clear image of Bigfoot on your camera, like why would you cut it off so soon? But
Yeah.
that is fucking close, dude. I'd be out of there. I'd be out, motherfucker. If I saw that walking through the woods,
Yeah, I would.
no.
That's zoomed in. I'd probably
Nope,
say
nope.
probably 300 meters.
It's
from
not
where it is
jiggling.
tonight.
I don't
It's
believe
not
that's 300
jiggling
meters
so
away.
hard.
No fucking way is that 300 meters away.
If it was zoomed in
It
that
looks like
far,
he's up a hill.
That
He zoomed in on him.
if that was zoomed in that far, it'd be shaking like
yeah,
fucking
it's
crazy.
not. I don't think it's zoomed
not-
in. I think that fucking
Play
thing
it,
is.
play it.
It looks like it's like 100 feet away.
Play
If
it.
that.
Play it.
I like doing the pausing to get an idea of like the shape. You get like the
Big,
contours.
Bigfoot is
You can
stacked.
see the hairs coming off of it. You can absolutely see the hairs coming off of it. They don't look fake.
We got Asterios in the chat again. The head is in proportion with the body, and I actually completely
Exactly.
agree with that.
Exactly.
It's Batista
Yeah,
in a gorilla
it-
costume.
Look at the arm.
Look at the dome. Look at the backside of the dome. At some point, you can see it's got like a bulbous shape
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
got that egg shape. The
Yeah.
cone head.
You can see it at first. See that? You can see it right
also
there.
kind
Right
of-
there.
It also seems like you can make out a heavy brow.
Yeah, I see the heavy brow. I see like the pecs, like his traps are fucking.
He's fucking massive.
Yeah, his shoulders are fucking massive.
It's like a
There are
gorilla.
Very few humans built like that on Earth.
It's a gorilla.
Try to get a sense of the arm length. It looks like the arms do come about down to the knees.
There's
Yeah.
no definition. There's no definition in his hands.
I'm having a hard time making out the hands.
Like a shoulder trap thing kind of going on. I do see that kind of definition there, actually.
You're actually assuming that Bigfoot is actually some kind of like right there. Wait, no, I'm watching the YouTube thing. Sorry, but
Yeah, it looks like a giant sloth.
when he first has his arm out and you see his like hands cupped a little bit, that's like a very ape thing. Like they keep their fingers together with like the thumb in a different spot.
His feet look a little weird, though. Not gonna lie.
I can't see any.
They look like shoes almost.
I didn't think
Play it
so.
again, because I want to see the feet. I never actually looked at that.
The video's
Got some
going
New
through it.
Balance on?
I don't think the feet look like shoes. I'm not saying that it couldn't be fake.
Yeah,
There's not enough detail for me to really make a assessment on that. Like I see it coming out, but it doesn't look like a shoe to me. Like that could be feet with less hair on the toes or whatever. I'm not sure how that would work. So
Unless this is a really good, like really expensive suit, like there's no difference where the legs start to go down. That would show like a kind of like shoe kind of thing going on.
this is a world class costume. If it's a costume, this is like $1 million fucking costume.
Yeah, for real.
Well, in the type of camera, I always wonder, like, when they have these instances, like, why did you have that type of camera on you?
This looks like a phone.
Yeah,
camera.
I mean, everyone's got a
Like,
camera.
I'm guessing an Android. I mean, the quality isn't complete shit.
Yeah, I mean, my phone is like way better.
I just showed you quality from my phone, and it
Yeah.
wasn't actually that good. So
Well, you also got to remember, like, if you're recording off your phone, sometimes like the settings will completely change during like how much light you have too. Because if he's in the shadows and recording something in the sun, which I know he's kind of in the shadows too, but he's also in the sun a little bit. It's gonna be choppy. It's gonna be really choppy.
now, what are we seeing here? This light part
That
on
foot.
the underarm here.
Oh,
What is that?
That's
that
just
looks almost
light
like.
peering through the trees.
Is that just the way the light's hitting it? Because it
Or it could be like-
like
that's what I'm
mange
saying.
or something.
could be like an aging thing for Bigfoots. They get gray under their arms.
Maybe.
Well, I was actually like, if you look at the hand right there, that's a very ape-like thing that the great apes do.
The cupping.
Yeah, the
That's
cupping.
so stupid. Like, there should be long footage, dude. Like, if I was this guy, Yakov says he'd probably run, but like
I don't
maybe
know if I'd run.
behind a tree.
I'd walk away slowly.
be-
Dude, but that's so stupid, though. You think this thing wouldn't be aware of your ass behind a fucking tree? This thing is the
Right.
master of its goddamn domain. If I'm gonna stay, I'm not gonna hide. I'm gonna
Hey, I was
let my presence be known, because this is what you do with wild animals. You make yourself very obvious to them so that they know where you are and that you're not coming to them.
He's probably just doing the Chad walk away. Like
That's the classic Bigfoot, man. They know where you are, and they are just slowly walking away, trying not to bring attention to themselves. They'll be gone before you know it, because you can't follow them.
I got two things to say about this video, actually. Now that I look at it again, if you look at the ears, they look like very close to more, say, like gorilla. And you know, if we're talking about the idea that like maybe like they get some like gray hairs around that area when they get old, silverback gorillas, literally, like when they get to a certain age, they start to get that grayish silver hair on their back. And if we're thinking of this as a actual like organic flesh and blood entity, especially related to the great apes, then they would maybe possibly have that kind of thing going on too. So I don't know. Interesting.
What if Bigfoots are just like Neanderthal ghosts or
What up,
something?
Maddie? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. They could be a fucking some sort of humanoid offshoot. Like I'd buy that. I don't buy ghosts. If now here's the thing, they might be ethereal, But I think they are just fauna from the world of the Fae. If that's the case, if they are ethereal.
What's going on with that foot?
But they show too much intelligence, too much sentience to just be fun.
I don't think that's a rational statement. Fucking chimps show sentience, dolphins show sentience, and it can be more or less for any animal. Like theoretically, there's no hard and fast line there. Like,
No, I was swimming
Dolphins actually have a very complex language that we still can't decode.
A dolphin ghost tried to molest me.
That's
dolphin ghosts.
Yeah.
God, imagine if the ocean was filled with fucking ghosts of dead whales and dolphins.
That thing is a beast, though.
It's fucking ridiculous. I don't believe this is a fucking costume. I just don't fucking buy it. There's too much.
I don't either.
There's too much obvious, real, proportional mass. Natural mass.
That egghead dome from the back, when you catch that light between it and his shoulders, is weird.
If you look at the way he carries his head, that's another thing too.
See that egghead dome right there? That's fucking nuts.
And an ape, or ape adjacent creature wouldn't be able to stand completely upright like we can. And especially if you're a guy in a fucking costume walking through the woods, you're not going to be assuming that kind of fucking posture.
Yeah, exactly. The head that's going forward, it's fucking right. That's just crazy. It's just
if you run on all fours, your head is going to be shaped differently because you're going to be looking upwards at all times. Almost.
Now, I also want to say that someone out there is probably thinking this is just fucking CGI. Which I can't really fault you for when you have grainy footage like this. What gives that away is all the plants in the foreground. The amount of money and time that would be required to fucking edit that would just be absurd. You'd have to pay someone a shitload of money.
CGI is a lot more obvious.
Yeah,
it almost looks shiny too at some point.
Here's where I do want to say, this could potentially be a man in a costume. And if that's the case, what I would assume is that this is from some foreign film that nobody's aware of. And they actually did have a budget. And that's possible. Right. That is, because I brought that up earlier. That's possible.
I will say also, if you look at the legs, because Bigfoot are supposedly to be around, between 400 and 600 pounds, about 7 feet tall.
It would have to be more than that, dude. They would have to be bigger than that, bro.
What I'm saying is, those legs are fucking huge.
Yes.
I was going to say,
crazy.
I was hoping you were going to say a Nephilim in a spacesuit, almost. I know that's out there. But it kind of looks like it.
I don't know.
Giant Nephilim.
I'm getting full on Bigfoot vibes here.
Right.
I actually am too. Just the way that it patties around.
Shiny parts.
It's walking exactly like Patty.
He's thinking that these things are Nephilim offshoots, not when the flood and the judgment of God came about. Not all the entities were destroyed.
I get what you're saying, but I want to go with Yakov on this one. This would be more of the flesh and blood, naturalistic type of fucking great ape kind of thing. Just the way
I am not saying that, to be honest. I don't think Bigfoot is a great ape like that.
Well,
I don't think they're from our plane of existence. I think they show up here once in a while. That's what I think.
I'm saying this one has greater chances of being more of a flesh and blood thing. It's not custom.
Well, the thing is we can't rule out thing coming from a dimension or reality not being flesh and blood. The idea of demonic version. It would be a manifestation of a demonic entity. So, having flesh and blood within the realm. The same concept. You don't have to be a deity like that. You could just be another being from, another city in another dimension or something. And you come over. That's not very hard.
Yeah, and what I'm just saying is, it seems more like just something that's actually existing in the physical world, is not either CGI, a guy in a fucking suit, or some kind of manifestation of something else.
Is there an area? Supposedly this is in a certain area, Yakko?
Yeah, it said Idaho.
God, yeah, it's in Idaho. Yeah, it was Idaho.
It's in Idaho.
Idaho.
Fuck.
It's
It's a very cool video.
Yeah, I really like that. That was neat.
So yeah, it says this was filmed in Idaho, USA. We are not sure why it is only a few seconds, as this was sent to us this way. Watch very closely the way it walks. You can see it walks like Patty, and that's one thing I noticed. This looks like the male version of Patty. The way the way it moves its feet, where the way it pulls its leg up, and maybe we should go back and watch this. It pulls its like calf and foot up to like a 90-degree angle when it walks. Humans don't do that. That's all. That's what Patty does. The movement of the arms is very similar, but we see a more defined creature with fucking jacked pecs instead of fucking big old floppy titties. You just see what looks like a male here.
Are we able to watch this and then actually watch Patty?
I've got Patty on my screen at all times. To be honest, it's
you said humans will walk like that. I say those who traverse the forests like on a regular basis actually do.
Yeah, dude.
There's
I'd love
a
to
certain
see
way.
your ass fucking walk, like pull your leg to a 90-degree angle. You look like a fucking idiot.
No, it's wood walking.
Yeah, dude. Like obviously, Yakov, you need a bit more.
I've walked in the woods plenty. I fucking lift my goddamn legs and I place them down carefully. I don't fucking swing them back like a fucking retard at a 90-degree angle. They're not. But that's the thing is that there's like no lift here. The leg swings back into a 90 degree angle. Humans don't fucking do that. We have more lift in our legs. But I'm not done reading this shit. You guys are the ones spurging out right now. I'm planning on going back. Let me tell you
I'm not.
This simply cannot be a man in a suit, only because there is just so much detail in the body, and it looks massive in size. Share your thoughts below. All right, let me pull it back. Let's see if we can get this.
Yeah, there is a fluidity to the body.
It walks that way to protect its cloaca.
God damn it, Matt.
There's two Matts here.
I'm talking to both of you.
Thank you.
All right, so you're saying
Which one's the bottom?
So the way he's walking is a 90-degree angle.
They're right there in the midpoint of it. It hits that fucking 90-degree angle, and there's very little lift in the way he moves his feet. If I'm walking around in the woods, I'm gonna have a lot of lift in my step.
Yeah, you're gonna be stepping over shit.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, he's crushing shit. Placing his feet down.
His feet look weird.
They do, but
maybe
you can't get anything out of that. It doesn't look like shoes to me. They look weird.
Maybe that's just how they move, man.
That's what I'm saying. I think their feet and their legs are built differently. They don't work like human legs.
It's heel.
I can imagine the bottom of the feet being like very like coarse, maybe like
leather.
Hard, hard leather.
Imagine.
Oh, that shit. That'd be crazy.
For like the pads of my dog. Like I don't know. You get cows.
Exactly.
You reckon Bigfoot would be a foot fetishist?
Definitely.
So
maybe he's into fucking hentai.
Oh, look at those feet.
And here we have a pretty good shot of the angle. Like that's not the angle people walk at.
No. Look at his back and his butt. Like his butt still is the same size, even though it looks smaller. But it's his posturing. But his back is fucking massive.
That's the profile. That's the booty shot right there.
Yeah.
This is off topic. But apparently we have a new.
The same when he's.
We have a new visitor. This guy, Cult Mechanicus. Have I stumbled onto something? Are you a new guy?
Yeah. Yes, sir. You are part of the cult now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mysterious in the chat saying these Bigfoots they be living underground and shit. So they are.
That would make sense.
I guess. I mean, a lot of things make sense to me. You tell me what's anything right now, I'll fucking believe it.
Right.
But there is like the classic infographic where they show like missing people in national parks and they line it up to cave systems.
Yep.
And then, like obviously, the missing people goes to like the missing 411 shit, where the implication is that Bigfoot is stealing people. Maybe he's taking them down into the caves to give them to the fucking deep underground military bases to extract their adrenochrome or whatever.
And they run up to another tunnel and throw their clothes out the window.
Precisely. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
God, I love nothing more than a little bit of Bigfoot content, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Bigfoot.
This is like 40 seconds.
This actually is the best like video. in the wild. Usually, you don't see like this is a very good video.
No, it is. It's one of the best I've ever seen. It's comparable to Patty. I think Patty is better because it's longer, so you get to analyze more of the creature's, traits. You don't get that.
Let's watch Patty.
I think you guys put a Bigfoot costume on Matt during the gathering, and this is what's happening right now.
Wow, is this the second time I've done that?
Let's see if I have Patty ready to go. I'm not sure if I do or not.
If I ever actually get access to the footage of when I was in TV production in high school, and I can actually do the Bigfoot video that we did, I will literally have it here immediately.
All right,
it was so
I
good.
think I got Patty. Let's check this out.
Yeah, a 90-degree angle.
Yeah, let me roll it back. The chat didn't see it. I had it up too late. Yeah, see the way? Now this thing's moving with more purpose, like it's trying to get away. But
it looks like a female.
That's the thing. It's got giant fucking titties, bro.
Got some nice titties on
But
there.
the way the light is hitting its fur, the way the ass is big and juicy and pops out, the fucking cone head, the fucking everything about this looks like the same thing. And once again, you could say the feet look weird.
Right.
All right, but
and also,
they are walking.
Also, this could be like at the end of a winter, and she looks a little thicker in the fur. It could be just because she had I don't know. The other one looked like it had less fur on it. I guess is what I'm saying, and it could be a difference in whether or not. Maybe not.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Honestly, I think they look so goddamn similar.
They
man.
do look very similar.
Ridge, the conical head, the way the feet fucking move, the way the arms, and now I think Patty's movements are a little more exaggerated, and I think it's because Patty is actually trying to get away from the onlookers.
Yeah,
this is kind of running away. It's trying to be cool and just move into the fucking tree line.
It also looks like
the neck is the same. The neck is the same.
It's the same, dude.
It's all the same, honestly.
The ears.
It's all the same.
You can catch a glimpse of the ears once in a while. They're the same.
I guess this is a good example of like a female and a male.
That's what I'm saying.
I would say that hand swing.
The female has the breasts, and she obviously has like large hips.
Sexual dimorphism. That's what it is.
Yeah, of course. And then like the male is looking like Brock Lesnar on steroids.
Exactly.
Like Giga Brock.
Let's go back to the other one real quick.
Patty is China, and this is Brock Lesnar.
Well, look at that that hard angle where their ass ends and their feet begin.
Yeah.
It
looks like a gorilla. Gorillas kind of have that, but not as massive.
A gorilla in human form.
That slope to the back of the head, fucking unbelievable.
Well, and there's got to be a difference. They all can't look the exact same.
But they don't look the exact same. That's exactly it.
That's what I'm saying.
They have certain biological traits and tells that are very, very similar, but there is so much dimorphism going on here.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was going to say. If you look at the male right here, he has thicker shoulders and a thicker neck.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have the tits, obviously, but if you look at the other one, she's a little bit more slender in certain areas too.
I think the males have a more pronounced butt, honestly.
Well, it's more muscular. It's just got more muscle.
Yeah.
Like those are the biggest muscles.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's what I was going to say. If you look at the differences between male and female when it comes to mammals, the males have certain traits that are going to be more pronounced. Like if you have thicker legs, thicker arms, thicker chest, thicker shoulders, because the males are going to be the hunters and the females are always going to be, well, not when it comes to lions, that's a different thing. But it's just different. Dimorphism.
That's just it. Women are fattier and men are more muscle.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Look at that picture.
Yeah, and think if you're an 800-pound creature walking around on two legs, of course your fucking bottom half's going to be straight fucking muscle.
You don't really expect. I know it sounds general, but she is. Do you think she stands up straight all the time?
No, I think I would think that they would go from bipedal to quadrupedal. I think
when they're going uphill.
I think when they're running, when they're actually trying to move fast, they are quadrupedal.
Oh, so they get on
all fours.
Yeah, we've got other videos that we've gone over about this. A lot of the MK Davis stuff shows that sort of behavior. But you see in primates, like primates are capable of walking around on two legs. And they do when it suits them. But they move way more quickly on all fours, and I think that's how Bigfoot is.
We look at that other. Would you say that with the other one, the male one? Because like he's standing up so perfect. He has better posture than some of these people walking around out here.
So I mean, I don't know what you mean by that because the posture is just so fucking different from what I expect of a human posture. So
that's what I was going to say.
What I need to talk about that the quadrupedalism is that I need to know how long the arms are, and if the arms are about as long, like dangling down to the knees, then I would say that it's quite probable.
And the slopeness of the back, the way their back is hump shaped. Like implies that they go to their all fours.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because then the spine would be straight when they're down on all fours, like going forward, and they'd be able to see right ahead of them. Humans can't really do that. We can't really put our head up like that.
No, definitely not. But what I was going to say is, I would say that this, like say both these different Bigfoots, Patty and now our new Bigfoot guy, like I would say they prefer the bipedalism, like we were talking about a second ago. But they're capable of the quadrupedalism. And I would just say, like Yakov, like you were saying, like when they want to run, when they want to hunt, when they want to do whatever, they can go and drop down to all fours. But at the same time, if you look at the way that apes are, especially when like a chimpanzee or a bonobo or a gorilla stands up, you can just tell they were made for different ways of locomotion. Yeah.
So Asterios in the chat says they're only quadrupedal when running is a terrifying thought, imagining one chasing you. And I don't that's the fucking really scary thought. If you want to talk about terrifying thoughts, the fact is, man, if this thing wanted to take you, it wouldn't have to run. It would stealth its ass up to you, and you'd go around some fucking corner and reach out from the bushes and just pull you the fuck in. It would never have to run. You wouldn't even know it was there until you were already taken.
No, that'll be the last thing you see.
Talk about scary, man. I think that's it.
Both these footages are actually very fascinating.
Let's name him Beef. So like the Beef Patty.
The beef patty.
And they're in love.
It's just annoying.
She remarried after fucking her kid. So the motherfucker out Gremlin. Gremlin killed her children.
That's what they say. I don't believe any of this shit. This also.
I believe.
When was this footage gathered?
Massacre happened.
This was 1967, I believe.
Yes. No, the other footage. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fucking fresh, man. Past couple weeks.
I just hate the thing I don't like is that the footage is like equally blurry. I know it's like fucking cell phone or whatever, but god damn it.
Well, the thing is that the Patterson Gimlin has been remastered over and over again. The original footage doesn't look like
right. I'm just saying though, like I wish I don't know. I guess I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying you would think with cell phones and shit you get some like
maybe. I mean, when I look at this, when I see like you can see the details of like every little hair coming off its arms at certain positions, and that is pretty good detail.
One thing I found out about, or what I realized about this while watching it, the female tended to have like more of the conical thing going on, and the male definitely has the conical thing going on. Don't get me fucking wrong, but like different kind of like skull shapes, slightly, just very, very slightly.
As is normal in animals.
Yes.
I mean, we see that in humans. Like, it's not. I don't think that's too alien. It just strikes me very odd. Like this one is very humanoid compared to Patty. Patty is very ape-ish.
Yeah, this one's head is shaped weird.
Hold on. The way that like. And I don't know if Yakov that you haven't. Okay, you haven't stopped in the same spot. Okay, this is just there's just too many things. Like he said, if this is a fucking costume, this is a very good fucking costume, and the guy knows exactly. Like I said, if you look at his fucking hands, he's doing the gorilla thing, keeping all his fingers together, just kind of cupped like that.
Front-facing fingers.
Yeah.
Like he's ready to just like grab shit if he needs to.
You think it's a species that still like swings from trees, or it's like kind of developed to be a walking?
What I have heard, I've heard many accounts of people seeing what seem to be small Bigfoot creatures in the trees. I think the young hide in trees. I do.
That makes
they
sense.
climb them and they hide there. They just wrap their arms around a fucking branch and they keep quiet until we pass. I do think that is what they do. I don't think the big ones go in trees.
Yeah, I think they like outgrow that kind of ability.
Exactly.
Obviously, they can do it, but they just don't anymore.
Yeah, that's actually one survival adaptation
Their
in regards to humans.
feet aren't made for tree climbing. Their feet
No,
are
they
made
don't
for
have
solid
cupping
ground.
feet.
So
Right.
like, I think when they're lighter, they can pull it off. But once they're big, like that ain't happening.
Lots of, like I said, it's the same thing with bears. Like baby bears, like bears in general, they have like those more flat rear foot pads, which they can climb trees with. But this is more of like the humanoid variety. So, and you remember when we were kids? Like we'd be climbing trees all the fucking time, just hanging out and just doing the bit. But like these things are more adapted when they're babies to actually hide from predators that way, because if you look at Bigfoot, especially in like the Pacific Northwest or like say Appalachia or any of these other places, they usually have like big cats around there too. So of course they would learn that adaptation to actually be able to hide in trees, like bears, exactly like fucking bears.
Like when they're young, they gotta hide from cats because they're too small, and then when they get bigger, they don't have to.
They're little babies, yeah.
Right.
All right.
That's actually something, if you look at either from, well, just in any wilderness area, like the mom will go and she'll go hunt and she'll like bring back fish or a fucking deer or whatever when it comes to bears. And the babies will just be like hanging out in the trees, and you'll see somebody walking through the woods and they'll just be like, oh, there's a bunch of little baby bears in that tree.
Yeah,
exactly the same shit.
All right.
Well,
I think babies.
I saw baby
go in the
bears.
tree.
I'd freak out. I'd be like, oh shit, where's?
Yeah,
where the
I'd be
fuck is
running.
it? Exactly. Fuck. I was at Yellowstone National Park one time, and we were like on some hike, and you like hike around a lake to the other side of this big ass fucking lake. And when you get to the other side, you can take a ferry back across the lake to get back to the resort or like cabin hotel kind of area. And while we were all standing in line waiting for this ferry, a little black bear comes wandering out of the woods and starts sniffing people in line.
Oh my god!
Fucking like moms were literally picking up their children and throwing them in the lake to get them away from the bears and shit. I'm like, I don't think that's gonna stop it. It wants to eat that fucking child.
That is not going to save you.
Yeah,
Flick
it
that
is
bear in the ear.
one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
That's actually really cool.
It
Yeah.
was awesome.
I really want to go visit Yellowstone eventually. That sounds really cool.
Most beautiful place I've ever seen.
Next gathering.
Out there, right?
There's not that many trails in Yellowstone. We should go somewhere.
Next gathering.
Nah, Dave, you bring it with us.
I guess
Bring
we're
the
gonna
party.
fucking go to prison, man. I don't want to do that.
Next party gathering in
It'll be in the
prison.
one place where fucking being a junkie fucking asshole is allowed. The gathering.
Prison. Well, let's go to the prison.
Let's get
We'll all get arrested in the same area. Party.
and I'll camp around like a big caldera. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
I think we're gonna close out this episode of Tape Eaters while we're ahead here. I think some of this Bigfoot content is like some of the best paranormal content we've done in a very long time.
This is
So I'm
primo.
happy about that.
That was
So-
awesome.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man. Everyone go to yakovalive.com. I'm on the Fediverse at Yakov at kiwifarms.cc. I have a secret Twitter. Come and find me. Patreon.com/yakovalive. I'll be back here live on YouTube to read more Agora very soon also. And I want to thank everyone in chat who donated, all my people supporting me. Thank you very much, guys.
Big time.
Thank you.
Hell
Thank you
yeah,
so much. You guys have been fucking great. We love you guys.
Dude, it's so much better suddenly being back on YouTube. Like, I come over here and my viewers like doubled. And that doesn't mean they're high. It just means that nobody was watching me on D Live.
It's so fun being back on YouTube. This reminds me of the fucking old days.
No,
Nobody knows what the fucking D-Live is.
I'm fucking.
I remember watching episodes on YouTube. It was awesome.
I know.
That was so fun.
But
Gary Newman says follow Matt.
All my monetization was taken away very quickly there. This is gonna require me fucking like deleting episodes and fucking re-uploading them censored and.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Okay.
It's okay. I expected it. I didn't expect it from you, Greasy, but I did.
I know.
Yeah,
sorry.
What are you talking about? That was the first person I expected. I was looking around the room and I was like, this motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
You want to say it.
I
It's
apologize.
okay, Greasy. It's okay, Greasy.
Matt, would you like to shill? Would you like to be pegged? Would you like?
No. No, but thank you guys, everyone that donated tonight. We seriously love you guys, and thank you for showing up. The only other thing, I'm back on post. I barely have anybody because I fucking deleted everything. And if you can find me, I am under the Latin name for Cope's Gray Tree Frog. Hyla Kincara? Yeah, underscore between Hyla Kincara.
Okay. Whatever. Doro?
Go to yakovalive.com and click on that merch and check out my merch and check out Tom's page. Yeah, Doro Landia.
Doro, actually,
Dora, I just tagged you in something. Go look at that real quick.
Doro was actually a really huge hit at the gathering, like with his fucking vest. It was so fucking
awesome.
good.
I loved all his fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, and his little his fanny pack that had what's the name?
I'm a fashionista. I had my Ted K vest.
Bud Dwyer. That's who it was. Bud Dwyer.
Oh, my Bud Dwyer, my MSD fanny pack was fucking legendary.
It was so good.
Yeah, also follow me at Doro-sama on Facebook. And I have a Kiwi Farms, but fuck that. Kiwi Farms /Doro. That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Fucking, yeah, who else? Greasy?
Go to Yakovalve. Follow these guys. They're good guys. They're good. They're cool. They're good people.
Gab, anything to say?
Nah, just me chilling with my buddy. You know, glad to be here.
Based.
Fuck Cap.
Maddie, you want to get anything in?
Yeah.
Say something lewd.
Yeah.
No.
Reference Peggy.
I just want to let y'all know that Cloaca.
There you go.
I want to start a
I love anything to
pegging
drink.
Matt.
I got water.
Peg Matt
fund. Let's get $1,000.
Yeah, we need to get a whole bunch of crystal meth and then a dildo.
We'll get Matt.
Hashtag Peg Matt.
Nothing to say, Baron. Nothing to say on your end.
Yeah, if we get $500 by, let's say, 5 streams from now, we can fund.
I'll match every dollar.
Listen, we can get Matt pegged and get that video.
We'll fly Greasy out.
And X videos.
I'll match every Peg Matt dollar.
All right.
Pegglebees.com.
Everyone paying attention to this needs to take all their single dollar bills out and write Peg Matt on them. And that way we'll have pegmatt.com. Like, we can follow where the Peg Matt bills are going, and we can all end up with a bunch of them.
Yeah, where's Matt? Now I got 2 more things to say. Do hashtag Peg Matt on the top of the dollar, and then put yakovalive.com on the bottom.
There you go.
And secondly, I actually really have to thank every single one of you fucking guys. You know, all of you people listening to.
Yeah, Gary Newman, you're a great guy.
Well, yes, of course. But what I was going to say was, like, with this whole doxing thing, like, just having you guys have my back, so fucking nice. I love you guys. You're all my great, very good friends. I fucking love you.
We love
thank
you.
Fuck all these other
family.
So, yeah, and fuck all these other assholes. So every time some stupid shit comes to light about them, they gotta fucking run for cover, full damage control mode, full blah blah blah. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh no! And then fucking
they sprint to the computer and then they delete.
Yeah, exactly. All of 10 seconds, they see a tweet they didn't like fucking came up, and within fucking 5 minutes, some asshole scrambling back into this forgotten account just to delete it and fucking go into damage control mode all over again, just because we're assholes. pretty.
Dude, we gotta do a skit. We gotta do a
Somebody
skit
get-
like that. We gotta visualize this. For
Matt,
people.
It was
Like,
pretty fucking funny while it was going.
Flame running out of the back of his
spending,
truck.
like, dude, you're spending like 2 hours trying to get into that MySpace account. Like, you're just-
Did somebody get doxxed? Am I missing out on something? Is there a new dox? Who got doxxed?
Jesus fucking Christ! This
Oh
whole
my
episode is about.
Yeah.
I had no
But
idea.
I just want to say, you know what, Yakov, thank you for being there for me. Flame, thank you for being there for me. Brad's not here, but like,
You're welcome, Matt.
it's good to go. Like Yakov said, it's good to go head first into this shit and just say, "Fuck you! I'm not fucking bowing down to you, bitch."
you
What the
gotta be the
fuck?
Ubermensch, dude. You have to throw yourself into the fire.
Who the fuck?
Uh,
I'll ask after the show. I'm sorry.
It might,
Yeah, we
it might
went
be
over
scary,
everything.
dude, but even
We went
still.
over it pretty good.
All right. So
Yes. Good night, everyone.
thank you everybody for listening. Throw yourself into the fire of the funeral pyre that is
Matt.
Earth.
Hold on.
Matt doxed himself. I'm calling it.
Hold on. We got
For just for clout, just for some more clout.
He's an attention whore.
Before we stop this, we got 2 more things I have to read.
Oh, I had to say something.
Hold on, real quick, and then you can say whatever the fuck you want. But we had Gary Newman go again. $5. Follow Matt. Forgive Greasy.
What a bro.
Yes.
And here's 5 from Matt from YKG14.
What a nice guy.
Love
Dude,
it.
the pegging
Y'all are
fund
fucking
is-
amazing, dude. I fucking it's just
Money.
unreal, man. Night and day pop up over here, and suddenly fucking I'm actually getting super chats and shit. God damn it, you people are great. Make my life
That's
worth
awesome.
living, dude. And here's the problem. Here's the real issue. And I'll fucking end it with this without any further discussion about it. If there are vaccine mandates passed, I'm not sure how to continue living. I don't want to live in the world. I think everyone who lives in the world deserves to fucking die. I am among them and can no longer continue my life. I don't know how. If vaccine mandates are a thing, I don't know how I will do it. So
It
I
won't happen.
fucking need you people to fucking save my ass on this one. I think it will. I think this has to be the first precedent they set. Eventually, it's going to be take the mark or you can't buy or sell. We are scarily close to that already. And I don't trust
I'll lose
any
my
of
job,
this.
dude.
That's
I'll
what
lose
I'm
my
saying.
livelihood.
That's what I'm saying, man. If I lose all of this, then what do I have to live for? I don't want to live in this fucking shithole world. Where does it go after that? I don't fucking know. I have to carve out my own thing before it's goddamn too late because the world is fucked. It's fucked.
True.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
You
fucking
guys
scary.
can follow me.
And the worst part is
Flame on her on Twitter and Noble Raider
it's
on
not
Instagram.
depression.
It's on-
It's a total lack of feeling, utterly and completely. There's nothing there.
It's a
empty
disconnection.
hole. Yeah. I don't know. Everyone
Who
go
gives a
follow
fuck?
Flame.
Dude,
I do want to actually say the name of the guy that
I'm
donated.
sorry
the
I
last
skipped you,
59.
Flame. I don't know how that happened.
I don't want to be so concerned with the mandates, dude. Like I bullshit all the time, and I'll bullshit my way into buying shit if they do the fucking mandate thing. Like,
What does that even
what do you mean the mandate?
Is it a fake card?
They're getting
No,
to the point
mandate
where
my
if you
foot in their
don't
ass.
take their fucking mark, you can no longer exist monetarily.
It's true.
That's
I
where
agree.
we're going
Okay.
here.
They can't
Okay.
afford it
I
though.
heard-
There's so many working class guys that would just walk away, and
You know,
there
I
needs to
heard
be a
some,
group. There
I
needs to be a
kinda doubt
group.
that.
There needs to be a singularity, a group of people who are actually like saying, "Hey, we all gather up together." And we form like a union of non-vaccination. I know it's like cringy to think.
I don't see this happening at all.
It needs. I'm just saying that's what needs to happen.
It's
though.
possible, but it would have to be
Well,
an
I
absolute
could see that happening in
grassroots effort
Australia
that fucking
first.
succeeds all by
That's
itself.
what needs to happen.
But
though.
it's never how things work anymore. I don't
Well,
even
right.
remember the last time shit worked like that.
Like
It
somebody, he'd be killed. He'd be
Yeah,
assassinated.
it'd be so easy. They just
He'd be
crush
dead.
this shit.
Like, what
Or
didn't
they
the-
would
didn't the same shit happen
make
during
some
like
stuff.
Spanish flu or something like that?
I
I don't know.
It's
doubt
not
it.
gonna fucking happen. So stop. We're all fucked.
I think
Let's
it is
just
going to
fucking go.
happen. I think we all need to find ways to live outside this fucking system because we are getting to it's revelation, baby. We're heading into the fucking final goddamn countdown.
Let's go.
I hope.
Move to like
Yeah,
the
let's
I
go.
hope so too, but this is gonna suck. It will suck. I will lose everything if that's what happens. And it's
yeah.
I don't even know what to say because at that point, if I say anything else, like I'm in fucking weird territory. I can't say anything else. And that's where we're at, and it fucking sucks dick.
You just gotta sell bandanas.
I can't fucking make my own bandanas yet.
Yeah,
All right.
you need to get the Yakobees. So I want the Yakobees like right.
That's the
here.
only bandana I'll ever wear. It's the Yakobees one.
Yeah, with the little apple, it'd be sick. Or like have one that like has a bunch of little apples on it.
I love you, Yakov. Relax. We'll take care of
Love
each
you
other.
too, man.
We'll take care of each other.
If this shit goes through, there is no longer a world that I want to live in. That it's the sad reality.
I feel you, dude, but at the same time, dude, like there is a will, there is a way, and if God could feed the fucking birds in the sky, he could feed you.
But it's
too,
not
yeah.
about that. It's not fucking about that, man.
It's a principle.
I've spent my
Right.
entire life trying to create the future that I fucking wanted, and I'm pretty fucking close, and I've attained all sorts of shit that I never thought I would be able to get. I got more money than I ever thought I would all get, fucking just by luck and the grace of God. And I fucking managed to buy my own goddamn house, and I'm in a good relationship, and fucking everything is going my way, and this one thing will render my everything I've ever done in my life fucking worthless. And at that point, the only thing I can think to do is go live in the fucking woods. And maybe that'll be a fulfilling life, but it really does throw away everything I give a shit about in this world. So I don't know. I don't know what the future is.
You had a really nice tent, so I hope you use that one.
Yeah, I fucking threw that out.
I have my
was thinking
parents
about
like
that today.
crying. I have my parents crying about the vaccine towards me, telling me to get it. At this
I know,
point.
but that's
They're
the thing.
crying.
That's another thing. Is that my
The
parents...
brainwashed boomers are just like, oh.
My parents will... The whole time, they will just tell me how it's my fault and this and that, how I have to do it, and that's all they'll do. And it's like, they've cleaved... like me and my closest loved ones. Like I can't depend on them anymore at all. They
make it about themselves.
But
they make it about you make the vaccine about themselves.
But it's not, and that's the problem.
Really good
that is true, but it's only out of fear. It's because they are repeating someone else's talking points that's doing the thinking for them and grifting on them.
I tell them to turn off the news, like to quit watching the fucking news. You're insane.
I enjoy being a super spreader, so I think that's kind of cool.
I am not getting the vaccine. I'm not getting the fucking Antichrist 666 vaccine. That's how I think about it. And I don't know if this is it, but I do think this is the precedent that allows them to start putting fucking nanobots in our assholes to fucking do whatever the fuck. That's the shit that's going to happen that I'm really worried about.
Doro's asshole would kill all the nanobots with his gonorrhea.
Speaking of nanobots, this is probably so like
one at a time, dickheads.
Speaking of nanobots, but my coworker, he's kind of like one of those conspiracy nuts, and he told me about like some like QAnon tier shit, how like people who had the vaccine, there's like a way you could detect it into like their bloodstream where like you put like a magnet or some shit to
there's a
them.
lot of talk of that. I don't really buy that. I don't buy
that.
No, explain it.
There's
My intro.
Well, you fucking put a magnet on where you got the shot and it's supposed to stick. That's what they
because
say.
there's supposedly graphite in the shots.
I don't necessarily believe, and I don't necessarily disbelieve it either. I don't really know. That's my biggest issue. I don't fucking know any. I don't understand any of this.
Yeah.
All I know is that I'm a healthy fucking adult. That's the only thing I'm aware of. And I don't
Yeah,
want the
you have
government
no
telling
need.
me what has to go into
Here's
my fucking body. I don't give a fuck if it's safe
there's
or not.
a-
I don't want it.
What?
I'm
If
pretty
What
there's
sure.
happened to my body, my choice? Now
Right.
it doesn't apply.
You can
Hello.
detect who like had the vaccine and was complacent in the system. We can like put him in a camp somewhere.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's
sure. I'm pretty sure I've already
concentrated?
had.
But did anyone hear about the shit going in Australia? He just
I've never.
They-
I haven't heard.
they-
About it.
You know,
So
my last thing I gotta say before we get fucking out of here is, fellas, shit boomers.
What?
What? You cut out.
Well, I guess that was the last thing I was going to say. Go ahead.
I said, fellas, shit boomers.
No. All right. With that, I'm gonna kill this now before I say some shit that I'm gonna regret. I'll close us out with a little bit of fucking Juggalo music. It's a fucking old standby. So thank you very much. The Gathering, we hit everything. We'll get.
Can we quit with the Gathering talk?
We can do a totally separate fucking Gathering thing. We can do a whole other Gathering stream because I could talk about that shit forever. We can plan that separately.
We really can.
We got a lot of content
so much
in here.
we're missing.
Yeah, there is. Let me tell you. Whatever. Worry about that another time. Thank you, everyone in chat who fucking stuck around for this, especially the people who didn't know I was going to show up on YouTube and came to watch me. Thank you to all the fucking D-Live bros out there. YKG.
Thank you, Gary.
Brandon just showed up late on here. Thanks, man, for coming by. Asterios, Mystery. Who else? Fucking, I love all you dudes, for real. Rogue Spear wants to tell us that if you find stairs in the woods, you always climb them. We'll make sure to do that.
Yeah, you get your hands cut off, but that's fine.
That's true. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.
We love you.
Now, let's do some Juggalo shit. That's what it's all about, baby. That's what it's all about. Hold on, let me get this going. Let me get the fucking volume correct so you can enjoy with your ear holes. A little bit of Twisted with their song Magic Spells.